Ambition is critical.
And we're back in the room.
Hey, Jackson going up. Jackson, this is why we are the premier Swansea City podcast, isn't it?
Well,
I mean, all these fucking years that we talks about the Swans for 2 hours, non-stop, day in, day out. I gave my Tommy Hutchinson tattoo, who there was fucking Bob Bradley and fucking Ollie McBurney, Ollie Wack. Listen, all these years that we've been 100% behind the Swans, all comes good into one night, doesn't it?
Wow.
I mean, it's fucking great.
It's sort of like, you know, you feel in a way that this podcast has inspired the Swans to get that result, you know?
AIC effect in capital letters.
AIC effect, yeah. I do think that probably we were the biggest factor of that result. You know, not to pat ourselves on the back too much, but yeah, I think that we played a massive part in that mind-boggling fucking result. Which I'm going to be perfect.
My mate from Cardiff, my mate Matthew Moore from Cardiff, who I met 2 years ago at the Isle of Wight Festival. Bit of a boy up there, in all fairness, good lad. Messaged me last night. You fucking jammy. I messaged him because he sponsors no Gary, no Fort.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Big shout out, Gary.
As well. I just messaged him. You fucking lucky, you skinny cunt. That we not going, that we playing behind closed doors. Because I'd have filled you with that big fat TikTok and everything. Gary, there was always on TikTok. He's a 20-stone fucking animal.
Yeah,
he dancing to fucking Shania Twain.
He doesn't look like the archetypal TikToker, does he? You know what I mean?
No, mate. 18, 19 stone animal. I told Matthew, I said, mate, you're lucky you playing behind closed doors. I'd have took the care of you.
Well, look, you know, if anyone actually wants a sensible analysis of last night's fucking game, I don't suggest that we are the fucking mob for that.
Oh, no. It's
But
something I call the Jackass.
yeah, you can just go and check out the Jackass. I'm sure they saw every minute of it, because
in the words of Twink down in it, the Jackass didn't do as much cocaine as you said.
no, definitely didn't do as much cocaine as the AIC podcast.
Exactly,
But
exactly.
genuinely, right? This was my night last night. This is honest to God's truth, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Go on.
I'm going into that last night. What happened was, initially, obviously, we haven't had any babysitters to have the kids since lockdown or anything. You know, we were all sort of stuck together as a family and everything. Well, Tina's mother was having the kids today because me and Tina were working. She said, oh, well, I'll take them up the house and I'll have them overnight. Me and Tina like this, isn't it?
This lockdown for you have all been about keep-ups and ketamine, isn't it?
Exactly. My sex game's out the window. So I'm walking around the house throwing fucking eye karate on and stuff, going, fucking tonight is your night, bro, singing like fucking Danny DeVito and Twins. And we decided to go over, because we can walk over the Mansell, and the Mansell's got outside seating area, you can have food, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not thinking too much about the Swans, because I'm thinking there's no fucking way in the world the Swans, right, are going to get in the playoffs. I don't even care. I don't want to fucking see it, right? It's Cardiff are going to get in there. It's going to piss me off. I was only actually yesterday, genuinely, listening to TalkSport, that I found out we could go above Nottingham Forest. I was like, fuck me, I didn't even know that was a thing. And then when I saw that what type of swing needed to happen, I was like, oh, fucking hell, there's not much chance of that happening. So anyway, I spoke to Adams. Adams comes and meets us, right? So we're all having a pint in a Mansell, and has a bit of scran and whatever, and I'm thinking, right, get Tina home, give her the hard one for about 3.5 seconds, and then go have a kip, like.
That's what happens now, mate, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so...
I tried everything. I tried the Camagras over the village, and buys in the vending machine. Just not happening.
You what? You're telling me... Hang on. This is a brave new world for me. You're telling me I can get Viagra's out of a vending machine?
Well, I don't think they call Viagra's, like, and they're not sold from the back of Colin Reed's book, like, but
Right.
they call Camagra.
Right.
And I could sell buy them in the village.
Really?
And I pressed the wrong button and I end up with a banana flavoured Dunker. It cost me about £9. Fucking right, and the packaging in the best. It's dodgy as fuck. You know, like the Viagra's that John Jones is buying from a pet.
Oh yeah. If you got drug tested in work, you'd be fucked, like.
Oh yeah. Well, I done one on the head. I snorted the other one on the weekend. then fuck it. I didn't give a fuck. I like Christopher Montesanti from fucking Spraddles.
So,
Fucking Jammer was called, Jim Green was calling me a camel nose fuck.
we look at the score, right? And Swans are 1 up, Brewster, and Cardiff are 1 up. And I didn't even think to look at Forest. Didn't even think to look. And we've had a couple of babies.
By the way, fucking hell.
You are?
Hell of a goal.
Oh, it's a fucking screamer. I watched it earlier. So I fucking...
He's some player, man.
He's brilliant.
You know.
Like I say, I honestly, God, couldn't be a bigger fan of him than I am. I think he's fucking brilliant. So, walks home, gets in the fucking house. I think, here we go. I'm fucking having it. Oh, no. Tina falls asleep. Pissed. Right?
Oh, what a cock blocker.
So, I come downstairs. I think, right, I'll stick the fucking Swans on. Fuck her. And, now, pissed, mind you, have like 5 glasses of wine. Is that enough to be pissed? Not pissed for me. I was fucking... I had 5 pints, like, you know what I mean? It wasn't enough.
5 glasses of wine is fucking 2 bottles, you know.
No. Is it?
No, well, like, I've seen sizes glasses.
No.
When Donna was like Sue Ellen from Dallas, bedding in the house like fuck, she had this glass, and it was like 3/4 of a bottle of wine.
No.
Drinking out of a bucket. Every time she fucking had a bottle of wine, it was like she was bobbing for apples.
Like, I came downstairs, I thought I'd chuck the Swans on. It was 10 to 9. And they were 2-1 up, I think, at that time, right? And Cardiff was still winning. Like I said, I hadn't paid no attention to Forest. I went, oh, do you know what? Fuck this, I'm going to bed. And I went to bed. No, I fucking slept like a fucking log. I woke up this morning with all these messages on my phone. My boy had messaged me. The boys had messaged me. Are you watching this game? Everyone's... I'm like, what have I fucking missed you? I can't believe the Swans are in the fucking playoffs. So I'm 5:30 this morning now. I'm looking to see what the fuck have gone on. So the most unreal fucking evening in the history of the championship, and I don't think I'm saying that over-egging it, because without not just the Swans, right, and what happened, the turnaround in those games, if you just take those 2 games alone, what happened at the bottom as well, right, was absolutely fucking ridiculous, right? So... it's been the wildest night in history of the championship, and I was fucking Z-ing. I didn't even have my leg over. My bollocks like watermelons, man. What a fucking absolute... It pretty much sums it up all. But I do believe that if I had watched that game, I'm so fucking superstitious about things. You know, during that 2010 season, right? A little story about the 2010 season. The season before... was the Sousa season, and I was bored to fuck, and I was constantly on the piss all the time because the games were shit. We was just in the Riverside Lounge getting fucking leathered. So I decided, right, this was no way to go. Niall was small. I was coming home fucking half cut all the time. I said, right, I'm wrapping the season ticket in. I'm going to have another game of football. And I went and signed for the Roxburgh again, right? And I played all that year, and I went through a few Swans games, especially early in the season when I didn't clash with Roxburgh games. And every single time I went, the Swans were fucking garbage and lost, right? So I got to the point where anytime I didn't seem to go, they won, and they were excellent. So I got to the point in my fucking head, because I'm a crackpot, I'm the problem, right? So I stopped going. So I didn't go to any of that running. You know when Fabio Barini came in, right? And the Swans are playing really well, and Barini's in 25-yard free kicks in the top corner. Even when I had opportunities to go to the game, I wouldn't go because I believed I was the fucking problem, right?
Was it Sousa that brought Barini?
No. Sousa was a year before. It was Rogers that brought Barini when Rogers came in, right? So I gave up my season ticket because I said to myself, I can't have another season of being on the piss and watching Sousa's team because it's boring as fuck. But what happened was I gave my season ticket to Leon Thomas, and... literally the week I give it to fucking Leon, Sousa went to Leicester, right? And then the week after that, we probably brought Rogers in. And then obviously the season completely, well, you know, the Swans were excellent for a majority of that season, but they always seemed to be excellent when I didn't fucking go. They were shit anytime I went. So I stopped going. So even when we got to the playoff semi-final, the game against Nottingham Forest, right? In the first game, not the second game, the famous one where Pratley's going at, the first game, I was watching the game and Neil Taylor got sent off early. Do you remember? Right?
Yeah, of course he did.
Right? I turned the TV.
We did well just to hang on, didn't we?
I turned the TV off. Neil Taylor got sent off. I turned the TV off. I went, I'm not watching anymore. right? I genuinely fucking believed that I was the problem. The second playoff game, one of the most famous games in Swans history, I did not watch. I did not go. I did not watch it live on the TV. Now, obviously, since then, I've seen, obviously seen every single goal and bit of action from that game 1,000 fucking times because it was so famous, such a famous game. But I genuinely did not go. So when that game ended, right, I was keeping an eye on the scores, but I wasn't watching. When that game ended, I had a barrage of text going, sort out the fucking bus for Wembley, right? Because obviously I was designated bus organiser for any fucking away trips. And I was like, boys, if I go, we're going to fuck it up against Reading, right? I'm fucking not even going to go. You're like, you can't not go to Wembley to watch the Swans, you asshole. I'm like, I'm fucking not going. I was genuinely not going to go. And I had so many messages, and I knew the boys were all thick cunts, and if I didn't fucking do it, very likely we weren't going to get a bus to go. That I caved, and I said, right, I'll do it. And I did it. And the only game I watched the Swans win that season live in the fucking flesh was the Reading playoff final. Right? Fucking mad. So this thing now, this has come back now, right? You are? Where?
Florida.
Could you even watch it there?
Yeah, fucking watched the Miller's Ale House on International Drive.
That sounds like a pub I'd like to drink in.
Brilliant, mate. When practice randomly, it was only us in there with a guy from Nottingham. But he was more into the fucking ice hockey, the Nottingham ice hockey team.
Right.
Pratley scored, Corbry jumped on a fucking Bronco and naked. He broke his back. Fucking brilliant, mate. He was standing on the fucking thing. I was 2 in the afternoon, looked at the time difference.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking guy from Ohio and fucking Maggie, the guy behind the bar, Corbry really got banged up by the fucking Orlando State Police, Orange County Jail, and all that.
But the thing is, I know that all today, all I could think about was, can I even fucking watch these playoff semi-finals now? I feel like the jinx thing is 10 years, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, fuck, maybe I should give him a miss and just let it play out. But obviously, I got fuck all to do with it. But in my head, I may have. If you want to be honest and genuine about it, though, we have won 4 of our last 6 games, right? Which,
mate, we're going into it the perfect fucking time.
Right.
Mate, we are going into it perfect, mate. Brentford's going to be Brentford are going to be fucking a little bit disappointed they didn't go up automatically. They make a shitty little run of form at the worst time. And we seem to be having all fucking full strength squad. Players coming into form right at the perfect fucking time.
It's mad because, we talked about it a couple of weeks ago, maybe even last week. The system that we're playing at the minute was sort of forced on us through people carrying injuries, Roden being out, things of this nature, and it just seems to have fit us. And we started playing like a different fucking team. We've played with a bit of desperation, right?
Yeah.
And all year we've been and look, I'm quite happy to admit that I got it wrong. I said we wouldn't finish higher than 11th, and I said that from the fucking start of the year, right? So I'm quite happy to admit I got it wrong, and I take pelters all the time. I'm not fucking concerned about that. People going, fucking hell, Ryan, the AIC effect, fucking, because Ryan said we wouldn't get in the fucking playoffs. Look, I know it's all banter, but at least I can admit that I was positive we wouldn't get in, and I think most people, if you're honest with yourself, nobody would have predicted we got in the fucking playoffs. We've been putrid for majority of the season, right? Terrible to watch. There was no discernible game plan or tactics. We've talked about this enough times. I've seen 98% of the games this year. If I haven't been there, obviously I haven't been there for obviously none of these lockdown games, but I mean throughout the season, if I haven't been there, I've saw them on a box. So they haven't been very good, and the league's unpredictability and how poor it is actually puts us where we are up before lockdown. But since this lockdown period had come back, we've had a go. We've been a different side for the most of the games. And you win 4 and 6, you're giving yourself a chance. You're having a go to give yourself a chance. So you've got to give him fucking credit for that. You've got to give Cooper credit because he's had not a lot to work with. It's his first season in senior football, blah, 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 and all this. It's worked out, like you said, it's bang on. we are the team that's coming in actually in form. Brentford have thrown away the opportunity to go up automatically. They've thrown it away. You know what I mean? And at the same time saved Barnsley, because Barnsley have beaten them and not got relegated. It does take a lot out of you. Still, saying that, here we go with the Mystic Prids. If you give me 10 grand to bet on who would win out of Brentford and Swans over 2 playoff games, having seen Brentford against us twice this year, I've been more impressed with Brentford than I actually have Leeds when I've seen them. I still will put the money on Brentford. Now, that may very likely jinx fucking Brentford now, and the Swans will probably win 4-0 both fucking games. But, look, all it does now for Swans fans, in my opinion, is it gives us just a free. There's no pressure on us, like. Yeah, it's just a free shot at it. Yeah, it's just a completely free shot. It's a miracle, an absolute fucking miracle that we've even got in the playoffs. A literal miracle, right? I wonder what the fucking odds were for that to happen last night. Somebody was bound to have a fucking bet in it, right? That was crazy. Stoke have got nothing to fucking play for. Us beating Reading 4-1 away from home is a big one. I don't think we've scored 4 in one game all fucking season. But for us, Reading have got nothing on it. It's still an unlikely result for us to beat them 4-1. But for Stoke to beat Forest 4-1, when Stoke have got fuck all, is fucking completely, the odds are astronomical, right? So we should probably try and enjoy these next 2 games as much as we can.
Yeah, I think so, man.
Yeah, not get too bent out of shape about whether we get promoted or not. Because honestly, Pat, I don't even... Right, I was thinking about this today, right? For the long-term financial stability of the club, I would absolutely love to see the Swans get promoted. I don't give a fuck about if we go up and lose every single game next year, but that money that comes in, as long as we ain't fucking twats with it, and we don't go buying anyone, we'll have to literally go up with the squad we've got, right? And just play and just save every single fucking penny from a season in the Premier League. That could secure the club financially for a number of years, right? So that is why I'd want us to go up, because we've been and done the Premier League, so there's no real... I don't know the word, but it's not new to us to play in the Premier League in recent times, like. So, actually, it's more important for us to.
It's actually a bit of a bonus, isn't it? It's one of them things. If we went up, right, a lot of people who find wouldn't be like the buzz wouldn't be there, would it? As much as say a Brentford going up, simply because they haven't done it.
Yes.
We've been spoiled. We were spoiled for 7 years. You know what I mean? We fucking basically we've been there, done it. We've done Europe. We had some of the best fucking players. This week, loads of social media, on Twitter. Michu was trending, and I don't know how. I think it was like 5-6 years since we signed him or something.
Right.
And he was saying like, is it a better one-season wonder than Michu? Like, it's fucking probably not, is it?
Not for the Swans anyway. Yeah.
That cat. I don't know whether it was a season. He scored 18, but like the calendar year, he scored like 34 and something like 60 games. And he was like, fuck yeah, now that's just fucking, what a fucking player Michu was.
Yeah, he was unbelievable.
You know what I mean? Absolutely fucking incredible. Again, I just think like we've been spoiled slightly in the fact that because we've been there, done it, we'd be like, oh well, it's not even the biggest deal in the world, like.
No.
But it'd be one of them. It'd be one of those where it's like, it'd be like, as you said, like a bonus. It'd be like money again. What do we always say? We just need money to secure the fucking future of the club. And that one would just be fucking incredible. It's for the future of the club, like it'd be mind-boggling how much that would get us out of the fucking shit. Like,
because in 2010 we weren't worrying about dough. If we didn't go up, it didn't really matter. We
didn't know any difference.
We were spending within our means, I imagine. We weren't trying to sign players on 80 grand a fucking week and none like that. We were just working with what we had. And that is actually what we're doing again now. But we've been hindered by all the years previously where we overextended ourselves. So right now, us going up, actually, it would be a huge benefit to the club because of the money that would come in that would hopefully secure long-term future of the club.
Yeah.
Right? Even if it's only one season up, one season down.
Number of low points, like, you know, I don't think it would matter.
It is what it is. You know, it's like you said, we've got a free run at it. If nothing, Swans fans have got something to look forward to for 2 games, potentially 3, right? It may add an extra podcast on to this, what we was going to finish next week.
Yeah.
But if we get to the playoff final, I imagine we'll do another one after it. But like you said, you just gotta enjoy it. You gotta enjoy nights like that. When I watched the game back today, when I come in from work, some of the goals, fucking hell. Brewster's goal, brilliant, right? He's just, you know, he screamed at it, an absolute rocket.
Great finish. But it's one of those where it's not like a natural striker's goal, is it?
No.
He's got the ball about 40 yards from goal.
He just stepped forward a couple of paces, and launched it.
Yeah.
And
he's a very, very, very talented player. You know.
There's been no bigger critic than Wayne Routledge than me over the years. I've never rated him. He's sort of over time, through longevity, have won me over in a certain way. But I still think that for a large period of time, he was vastly overrated by Swans fans. But that's by the by, because that fucking goal he scored last night. Like I saw someone put on Twitter, if like Messi had scored that goal, you would have been all over fucking everything today. Because to bring that ball down over your head with one touch and finish with the second touch, lobbing over a keeper advancing on you, is fucking absolutely out of the top drawer. You know? Most people, just bringing the ball down over your head is an effort in its fucking self. You go off your shin, off your knee and roll out for a fucking goal kick. I just thought it was phenomenal. That first goal and the second goal from Routledge. And then for Liam Cullen, then massive for him to get his first senior goal in such a big game, such a good finish as well, coming in quick and he buried it. And then for Routledge to score an header in the 91st minute was fucking, honestly, like you say, you couldn't write it. It just doesn't seem to make any sense. Phenomenal. I wish I was awake and watching it at the time so I could have experienced those, you know, feelings of what the fuck is going on. But I wasn't. But look, like I say, we look forward to Sunday now, and then Wednesday, and see where it goes. You know, there's no reason why we can't beat Brentford, in my opinion. If we play them positively, we don't need to be this. What we've seen over the period after lockdown, everything before that, we were very negative, and we seemingly were just trying to eke results. But when we've been more positive, we should have beaten Forest. We drew 2-2. We were the better side. We should have beaten them. You know, so you could add that one on as well. That could have been 5 out of 6 we won. You know, by playing more positively. So you know, the one we lost, we lost to Leeds, didn't we? But I think we were better in that game. I was in work. I didn't see it. But the Luton game, we were poor. But we need to be more positive and just go out there and play Brentford positively. And let the cards, you know, let it fall where they may, but just go for it, because nothing would be worse now to have got this free run at it, and then go in there all fucking negative and just trying to eke something out. We may as well just fucking go for it, because it is a free run, and no one would have believed we'd have gotten the fucking playoffs this time fucking last night, like. So there we go.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's just fucking crazy, isn't it? You know, what a fucking. All the slagging off that he's had and fucking everyone giving him shit, but so what a first season of a Cooper, like. The guy were a fucking miracle.
I think it was only last week or maybe the week before I said I still haven't worked out whether it's been a great season for him or whether it's been a poor season for him. And I still
only one thing now.
Yeah. It just, obviously on paper when you look at it, at the end of the, even if we don't win either game against fucking Brentford, people will look at it and go, fuck me, he done alright with what we got. But there is still part of me, and I think I most people will say this, over the course of the season, we should have been more positive. I think even he may turn around at a point and say, I realise now that we could have done a bit more, a bit earlier, like, you know?
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because you're in the playoffs. That's the best they could have done, I think, was to get in the fucking playoffs. And like you say, you forget everything that's gone before. You got a free chance now to go out and win some games, like, so.
Yeah.
And 3 games from.
We're talking about Souls. I've been seeing on Amazon Prime. I've never seen it before, that 4-year plan.
Nope.
Right, so it's a documentary about QPR. It's free on Amazon Prime. And it was around the time where the Italian racing car owners and Bernie Ecclestone took over QPR.
Right, yes.
Right, so the fucking chairman is this fucking mad old Italian bastard who's never been involved in football before, but fuck me, he was like, because he's the owner, fuck me, he got involved, like he's telling the managers what to do, basically telling Ian Dowie what to pick and shit. Yeah. And so Ian Dowie's the manager, and this fucking chairman is shouting down, sending his advisor, telling Ian Dowie to put the sub on, like, to put this fucking sub on. And when Ian Dowie puts the sub on, the sub fucking scores, doesn't he? Right. You know, this fucking mad Italian cunt now thinks he's fucking Marcello Lippi, and he starts telling fucking Dowie what to do. Sacks Dowie, brings Souls in. And Souls is a myth, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because he was this fucking, and this is what we fucking like in Britain now, because he comes in and he's this fucking handsome Portuguese footballing legend. Everyone like puts him on a pedestal that he probably don't fucking deserve. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he done with QPR exactly what he done with the Swans. He had 12 fucking draws, right? Typical Sousa, isn't it? And he was having murders with the owner. Well, the owner was getting booed as he walked out the QPR, right? As typical fans going to ask for the chairman, like, this fucking Italian, right? This fucking Italian geezer, he went up to one of the fans, right? He went, I want the name of all the fans who are booing me, otherwise I'm going to sell the club on Monday. You're a fucking lunatic, like, brilliant. Have a look at who see it. The 4-year plan is called on Amazon. It'll remind you of when Sousa was fucking managing us, like, fucking hell. Nothing fucking changed with him, you know? No,
well, that year where he was managing them, yeah, fuck me. The football, he made us strong defensively. To be fair, we were tough to.
That's good in the long run.
In the long run, yes, I do believe that. I give him credit for that, but fuck me, we were terrible to watch. But like I said, actually him going to Leicester was a massive blessing in disguise for the Swans. Because Rod just come in, different style of football. We were much better to watch.
You've got to look what Rodgers has done this season, right? At the end of the day now, I think they're going to end up being a little bit disappointed Leicester this season. But if you would have said at the beginning of the season they'd be going into the very last game with a chance of Champions League football, to me that's a great season, isn't it?
Yeah,
Where they were, it's mad though, like Sheffield United. If you would have told Sheffield United that fucking last game of the season they'd be just missing out on Europe, fuck me, they'd be fucking delighted. But as it is now, because they've been all season, similar to Forest, I've seen a couple of the fucking stats from the last couple of weeks in the championship. Do you know Forest have been in the playoff place?
Yeah.
Right? Forest have been in the playoff place since September, right? And do you know the only time they've not been in a playoff place was after 94 minutes of yesterday's fucking game. What type of stat is that?
Yeah.
Huh?
That is, yeah.
Another one which fucking baffled me when you look at this, right? Bear in mind, they're in the Premier League now. clubs at the bottom of Christmas very rarely get out of that, do they?
Yeah.
The bottom of Christmas, I think Robson did it with West Brom or Middlesbrough, but there's not many managers who got clubs out the bottom 3 weeks at Christmas. 3 weeks ago, right, the bottom 5, 3 weeks ago from the bottom 5 is now totally different. So every single club that was in the bottom 5 3 or 4 weeks ago is now out of the bottom 5. How fucking mad is that?
I saw that.
All the game, they reckon like nearly every game yesterday had something on the fucking league.
Yeah.
Had something on it, like unbelievable.
If they'd have stopped the championship season, this is what I saw. Hashtag fuck the stats, obviously. If they had stopped the championship season and never came back after lockdown and did that points per game thing that they were talking about, right?
Like they did in the Swans League. Hashtag Roxburgh robbed it. Yeah, go on.
Fuck. If they did that, right, then the teams that got relegated would have been completely different from the teams that actually got relegated because the games got played. Yeah, completely different it would have been. So Barnsley, I think.
I'm not so sure about the Leeds loving. I think these fuckers Leeds mad in the week.
Well,
but it's Bielsa's a bit of a manager, you know what I mean?
I think.
He's,
for me personally, I ain't a Leeds fan, not by any stretch of imagination. But Leeds were always, in my mind, Leeds are a top tier club, you know.
Yeah.
But then again, Nottingham Forest would actually be in that type of realm as well. Not from when you kids, you growing up, you're watching teams. Nottingham Forest were always there, Leeds were always there, you know. And I know things change over time, but I say after going to Leeds when we were in League One and seeing just what it's like up there, like, you know, 30,000 fans in fucking League One, and they'd a proper what I would consider a big club. You know, that I'm not going back on. You know, you can go back through history and talk about all the things they've won and that, but when you go there, it's got a big club feel, right? That's what I would say, having been there. So I think for interesting games for next season, Leeds going up is good. You know what I mean? As a neutral, you know, I think they overall, obviously, you know, they got to be in the best side in the championship. They won the fucking league, so they've deservedly gone up. It's not like they've snuck up. So, but whether, you know, I know people were going crazy, like, yeah, fucking, it's good to see Leeds back. You know, I would rather the Swans gone up as fucking champions, like, but no, I do get it to a certain extent because I think for a lot of people, they're nostalgic about Leeds, you know? It's like, you know, they fell on hard times. They nearly went out, you know, under with the money they spent and they fucked up. But they have always been historically a big club in English football, haven't they? You know, so
of course,
I think that's a good story for them going back. Whether they'll be able to cut it in the Premier League is another fucking thing. But you know, Leeds Man United next year, Leeds Liverpool, you know, that type of thing.
Yeah,
it just as a neutral, it just adds a bit of spice to it, like yeah. But then again, will Leeds be such a fucking intimidating place to go when you can't put no fans in the fucking stadium? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
So there's a lot to that as well.
Like Liverpool was saying, like if any fans go to the ground, they're going to get arrested. And Leeds are a fucking open top bus to it.
Well, do you know what, mate? This is what I heard today, right? I honest to God was shaking my head laughing. They said, Leeds, right, when they were pulled, like, why did you do the open top bus thing? They said, right, well, we thought when the players left, that would be enough to cause the fans to disperse. But all the fans just hung around getting fucking leathered, didn't they? Hanging off trees and stuff, right? Fucking twats. Look, the Liverpool, you don't think, not for a second, right, did I think that Scousers were not going to turn up to Anfield last night because of social...
rightly so. Who gives a fuck?
And exactly my thought. And I'm the least Liverpool fan there is. But when it was that fucking Scottish twat, Jim White, right, honest to God, he gets on my tits. And I rarely...
He's a presumptuous prick.
He's a prick.
He's going on and on about how shouldn't do this and shouldn't do that.
He
Shut up, fucking 100% he'd be on Epstein's fucking jet if he was American, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he's definitely on the next season of Nonsense No Nonsense. The fucking, I was listening to TalkSport today and he just rattled on and on and on about Liverpool fans outside Anfield, Leeds fans outside Elland Road, and I just wanted someone to turn round to him and just say, oh Jim, do us a favour, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Yeah, fucking hell. Like I say, good luck to him. You know what I mean? They fucking Liverpool wait. 30 odd fucking years.
I had to do all the
Oh, and they had.
For another 30 years, like,
they had who's the chairman? Is it Peter Moore?
Yeah.
Right, they had Peter Moore on there and he's talking, and obviously Jim.
I think he might be the old chairman, but carry on.
Right, okay, yeah, right, the old chairman, but they had him on there anyway, right? So they fucking, he couldn't wait, Jim White, could he, to go in, and you've got to, you know what, about the fans fucking outside the stadium, it can't be good for the club, he was just trying to proper, like, needle him, you know?
Yeah.
And I wanted him to just turn around and go, oh, Jim, do us a favour, mate, fuck off, they just having a good old time, like, but he couldn't, obviously, because he can't, because he's in an official position, but that Jim White, he just couldn't wait to put it on him, like, you know? Just because he's always looking for a little soundbite of fucking controversy all the fucking time. The guy's a twat. But like I say good luck to the Liverpool fans who celebrated. I hope we had a fucking good time. And to the fucking Leeds fans, fuck it. You know what I mean?
No, fuck yeah, crack on.
Crack the fuck on.
Because if the Swans get fucking promoted into the playoffs, do not think I'm going down fucking the Guildhall fucking with my fucking 1960 P-Fit for life. Of course I'm fucking down there, prick.
Yeah.
Me, Tommy Atkinson, Ego as the advocate, we all be piling down in it. I'm a fight in the Swansea draft, fuck it.
Yeah, like, you know, fucking... I think everyone knows our opinion on social distancing. It can lick my fucking hoop anyway. So I say fuck up.
One little thing, right? It was an interview Sky did outside number 10 this week. I'm not sure who was with Matt Hancock, right?
Mm.
And the Sky News presenter said, right, he hit the fucking guy who's interviewing for sexy. He wasn't even cold blood, to be honest. He hit him on the sly. I was a big fan of it. And he was saying that, is it true? He said that people who found they had COVID, say in April, right? And then died of something else in July, if they'd be marked down as having COVID, they were being put down as a COVID death. So for example, like, you know, say someone had COVID in April and then died of cancer, say in July, they were putting it down as a COVID death. And he was saying, like, apparently the numbers wise then, it was turning like 80,000 deaths into fucking, he said if you actually worked out the stats, hashtag fuck the stats, that 80,000 was going down to about 47,000. And he was like, you know, and the fucking politician was tied up in ribbons. There was nothing he could say. Yeah. And I was like, fuck yeah, now.
But the thing is, why aren't more people asking those questions? Because just by coincidence, I saw I was scrolling through YouTube yesterday, and there's a guy I follow, subscribe to on YouTube, and he was interviewing a doctor in America, and the doctor was saying a similar thing to you, that their reporting is incorrect, right? So there's, at the minute now, they're saying America is going through a massive second wave, right?
Yeah, everyone's shutting down again, isn't it?
Right, but what she's saying is, right, there's reasons for that. They're reporting it as cases, but what you need to remember is they're testing more and more people. So there will be more and more COVID positive tests because they're testing more people naturally, right? But out of those COVID tests, the actual people dying is minuscule. But they're not telling you that. They're just telling you, oh my God, there's cases everywhere. Everyone's got it. But it doesn't matter if no one's dying. They're only reporting that everyone's getting COVID and we need to do this and we need to shut this down and this and that. The actual the death ratio next to the actual people who have been reported to have COVID is minuscule. So what she was saying was, people will have multiple tests as well, right? So you may have got tested in April and then you got tested in June, and you're having a test now, right? That goes as 3 separate cases, not one person with it 3 times, right? It's a bumping of the fucking numbers, and it said this from the fucking start. The numbers not true. It is what it is, isn't it? You know, if it was a world-ending fucking plague, then I'm sure Liverpool fans wouldn't be fucking celebrating outside Anfield last night. But no one fucking believes, but they don't report that. You know what I mean? And as I say, we you know, I stick by my fucking guns with what I said from the fucking start. You know, if you're fit and healthy, you're going to be alright, like, you know? And there will be members of society that need to be very fucking careful. And that is that. But that is the same with many, 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 many other things, you know?
Of course, yeah.
There's many that you literally can't wrap yourself up in cotton wool all the time. Because if you believe that you're going to fucking die of COVID, stop driving your car immediately. Stop driving it. Just stop driving, right? Because you probably got as much chance of dying in a fucking car crash as you have of fucking dying of COVID. So just stop driving.
My missus drove the car the other day with a mask on, right? I think just for a laugh to wind me up. I threw the mask out the fucking window. Yeah. It's like having a wank in a sock, isn't it? I'm sure she's just doing it to wind me up, to be fair.
I'm
probably.
Probably.
But, no, fucking hell, these people, I literally constantly see people driving wearing masks.
In the car on their own.
What the fuck is that over?
You will not.
Mate, for a start, right, you're in the car and you go, right, all I'm fucking doing, right, if Tilly constantly tells me when I gives her a row, my breath is stinking. She does it to wind me up, right? Does it to wind me up, right? But I ain't wearing no fucking mask with fucking, when I just had garlic bread, spaghetti bolognese, and baked ziti. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't end up passing out in the fucking car. My worry is now, is in a minute, they're saying that you've got to wear masks
in the shop and shit.
Restaurants and shops. Like,
fuck that.
Right. Like we said last week, like Nick Francis said, so you're telling me now that, the fucking, I'm saying that, obviously, I'm saying that the fucking COVID-19 is fucking taking a break for 3 weeks, like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's fucking absolute fucking nonsense.
Well, to be fair to the cheese eater Drakeford, he has not pushed the masks in Wales, has he? Because he's saying, look, we've got it under control. There's been like 0 deaths and things like that. In England, they're pushing the mask thing on. You've got to wear them in a fucking shop, and you've got to wear them. You can't get on public transport without a fucking mask and things like that. I'm flat out. Don't give a fuck. I'm not wearing no mask. Right? I don't care if I can't go in. If I can't go in a restaurant, if I can't go in a shop, no problems. Don't worry about it. I won't do it then. Because I will not. I will not. Because it would go completely against everything that I've said from fucking day one. I would be selling out to those, and I refuse to fucking do it. Not in a million fucking years will they get me to do it. And I won't fucking put masks on my fucking children either and act like that's fucking normal. Because I heard fucking reports today on the news, which I had it on in the radio in a car, and they were like trying to normalise the wearing of masks, right? I'm like, no, that's not normal. Do you understand? That's not normal. Like, that's not normal. So I won't normalise that to my children. I don't give a fuck what anyone's opinion is. That's mine, right? So there's no way in the world will I be wearing a mask to go anywhere. I just won't go to those places, and I won't force my kids to fucking do it either. They can stick it up they fucking all. Not a fucking hope in the world. You know, if you want to do it, good luck to you. I got no problem, but don't force me to do it, because we should have freedom of fucking choice. And that is what I've always been my issue with this. There was no freedom of choice. People's freedom of choice was completely taken a fucking away from them, along with a lot of people's fucking livelihoods and businesses and all this. So, no, stick your COVID mask up your fucking hole, because I won't be doing it.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like,
you know?
Fucking wear a mask. Fuck off.
Fuck that.
What am I? I'm not fucking Batman, am I?
No, exactly. No, yeah, well, I get it. You know, if you want me to fancy dress every day, I'm up for that, right? You know, but I'm not wearing no fucking surgical mask. I don't give a fuck if it's got a Swans badge on the fucking front of it or whatever the fuck. I'm not doing it, you know. So that's that. Anyway, I won't be doing that. The other nonsense that I seen today, which I can't quite get my fucking head around, right, is this Jude Bellingham fucking shirt retirement.
I think it's fake, Mike. I think it's fake.
Do you think it's fake? Yeah.
Right. So the tweet that you see, that the photos have gone up, have said like they retiring the shirt, right?
Right.
When you actually go on to Birmingham City's fucking Birmingham City's Twitter, right?
Right.
So let me go on there now. So right, don't get me wrong, right? It is fucking a little bit too much of a loving, right? They're fucking forever our 22. Good luck at Borussia, good luck at BVB, sorry. And they've got all these photos of him. I love the club and how much it means to me. Hope the fans have enjoyed. Massive place in my heart. But there's nothing that says about the retiring of the shirt. So I don't know whether that's fucking... I'm not sure whether it's been like... doctored a little bit.
Right, well that may very well be the case because
the photo I saw was like them saying Birmingham retired the shirt, right? But honest to God, I'm on there right now this second, right?
And you can't see anything.
So what is on there is slightly embarrassing. This is the official Twitter account. They got a photo of it. Like I said, put out Evan 22, bit embarrassing. Then they got a photo of him sitting in front of, I think it's called the Cotman St Andrews, mate. I think it's that part of the ground.
Right.
So he's sitting in front of that with his back, and they're saying you can take the boy out to Birmingham, you can't take Birmingham out the boy, you keep on Jude. Then the next week, this is my club, I love the club to bits, right? They are going on and on and on. He's a fucking young kid, right? They're going into the game report now against Derby last night. And every fucking thing is about, there's a photo of Bellingham being brought up. The moment, tear face, another inspired display. Jude comes off to applause from staff. Jude takes in from 30 yards out. Fucking hell. He scored 4 fucking goals in 80 games, mate. Let's not fucking make out these fucking Jamie Green and the Swansea League, right? Fucking give me strength. Just because he's been highly touted and he's ended up going off to a big club. Fucking hell, milking it like fuck. Jesus Christ.
The one thing I'll say in Birmingham's defence, playing devil's advocate, right? Not so much about the player and that. Birmingham are fucking skint, right?
Yeah, he saved them. Yeah,
skint. He has saved the club. Literally, his sale, however they may fucking structure those payments, will pretty much save Birmingham City because they have been fucked financially for years since that. What was he like, investor from fucking Hong Kong or something? I can't even remember what the jack.
Yeah, the one he ended up getting arrested a lot.
Yeah, it was proper ropey as fuck. So for that, I can see why, as a Birmingham fan, if I was a Birmingham fan, I'd be like, oh, fuck me. This kid have only played 41 games or whatever it is, and we are selling him for 26 million. That has safeguarded the club. I can see all that. But like I say, they treated him like he's fucking Bobby Charlton as regards to, but he hadn't had the longevity or anything, to really warrant the type of thing that he's got. But I wish him all the best. I think his move to Borussia Dortmund is really quite brave.
I think it makes sense, man.
They're showing, what they've shown is they'll give youngsters a fucking chance. That Sancho, Haaland.
Slightly easier league where you can thrive.
Yeah.
And you can have 2 seasons where you're playing in Europe, definitely starting, you're winning most weeks. I think it's a good move. It's quite clever. Really.
I think apparently from what I read and that he could have gone elsewhere. United maybe, whatever other clubs. But in Borussia Dortmund, they guaranteed him that he was going to be part of the first team from day one and be integral part of the team. Whereas, if he went to, let's say for argument's sake, he went to Man City for argument's sake, he's not, is he? You know what I mean?
No, of course he's not.
So I think
going to be another Sinclair, going to be another Borney.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was important to him to be playing, and like I said, I think it's quite brave. I haven't seen the kid play. He came on as a sub, I believe, against us the other week when we played him. But by that point, I think we beat them that game if I remember rightly. But I didn't see anything of him. I haven't seen literally not him kick the ball one time like that I can remember. So I don't know what he's like. But I don't think Borussia Dortmund are going to just be paying 26 million for people who can't play the fucking game, like, you know.
Yeah.
So good luck to him. Like I say, I thought the shirt retirement, if it was legit, was a bit fucking heavy for someone who'd only played that as many games as he had.
Like I said, I'm not sure whether that's been photoshopped. Like.
Yeah, well, it may very well. Like, there's been a lot fucking happening. Like, this fucking Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. thing. I was like, oh, this is fake as well. This has got to be fake. Because earlier on in the week, I got tagged in a tweet. Sorry to apologise to whoever tagged me in it, because I can't fucking remember. But Mike Tyson fights a great white shark was the first one I got tagged in, right?
Which is random, right? Because as you're watching The Sopranos and Eric, you talk about dreams and all that.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, I had a dream for, I'd say, 7 years. Nearly once a month I'd have the dream. And I still remember it to this day. And I remember, so I am myself in this dream and I'm running away and I'm running around the corner and I'm hiding in a bush, right?
Right.
And a shark comes running around the corner chasing me, right? Yeah. And then I wake up. And I had this dream for about 6-7 years, Mike, non-stop. And then it just stopped then. But I've always remembered this fucking dream, being chased by like an hammerhead shark around the corner in Southern Lane. I don't know what it fucking meant, like, you know what I mean? But it freaked me out for fucking years, like.
Well, when I got tagged in, obviously I clicked on it. It was like The Guardian, right?
No.
So I clicked on it, I thought, right, because I expected it to be like the Daily Star or something, or the Daily Sport, sorry. And I clicked on it, it was The Guardian, but it turns out it's for a TV show, and there's some, basically, by the time I'd read enough to work out that they were bullshitting me, I was gutted that I'd even give them the fucking click. Proper clickbaity shit.
There's the Daily Sport last Sunday, wasn't it? Notice sometimes the headlines comes up on Facebook.
Yeah.
I bought fake Gucci trainers for £3. Now I'm dripping in fanny.
Yeah.
That is an headline, isn't it? That is a fucking headline.
Well, then today, this one comes out about him fighting Roy Jones Jr. And I look and I go, well, the tweet that I saw came from BBC Sport. Now, fuck the BBC, obviously, but I was like, I don't think they're going to report that as a clickbait headline. You know what I mean? No. Even though I did think, fuck, that's a bit unrealistic that he's going to fight Roy Jones Jr. But it does seemingly look like it may just be a publicity stunt. But
well, this seems to be signed and delivered, doesn't it?
Well, you know, what anyone outside the sport of boxing may not realise, if you see a 4-round exhibition, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a 4-round fight. An exhibition and a legitimate fight are two completely different things.
Cool.
You know, if they go in there and they're basically light sparring with each other for 4 rounds, you're gonna pay-per-view to watch that? No thanks, like. But you know, if they're legitimately gonna fight, as much of a fucking circus show as it is, I'll fucking watch it to see Tyson versus Roy Jones.
Versus Tyson.
You gotta fucking yeah, exactly. But we need to clear up this 4-round exhibition grey area first before we even fucking consider whether it's legitimate fucking scrap. Because if they said 4-round fight, but no 4-round exhibition, you know, it could just be a little tappy fucking loving and not a real competitive brawl, you know. But
right, so the boys are saying who'll be fancy that. I can't see it being anything less than a fucking exhibition.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, really, because they're probably going to fucking have it pay-per-view. They're probably going to have it 20 on a fight. They're probably going to build it up the fuck. What I don't want then is a little fucking ticky-tacky fucking...
exactly.
You know, I'd love to see... Nobody sees the videos of I Am a Tar and the Pads.
Yes.
I want to see that, like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
but...
It's not going to happen.
Like Luke said, who said, was it possibly Luke said, I've got a fancy Roy Jones. Technically, Roy Jones is still an active fighter, isn't he?
I think he retired. I watched his retirement fight last year sometime.
Oh, is it?
Legit. Well, they had it as a legitimate retirement. He fought some no-name in the middle of nowhere. It was for like the WBT T cruiserweight champion of the chip of the world. You know, it was like a proper made up title. Some guy, I don't even know. I watched the fight, and obviously it's old Roy Jones, but he was too good for the fucking guy he was fighting, and that was well. But the thing is, Roy Jones seems to be one of those that can't go away from the sport, you know. So maybe he has been legitimately fighting since, but that's what I watch as, and they build it as his a legitimate retirement fight. Actually, his retirement fight should have been after Enzo fucking knocked his fucking block off, but it wasn't. So I don't know if he's fought since then. You'd have to, you could probably fucking check it out now, but I don't know if he's fought since then. But I definitely won that fight that I watched him against, like you say, but he wasn't fighting much of a guy, like, you know. Actually, randomly this week, seeing as Mike Tyson was going to fight the great white shark, I nearly had to fight a snake. Well, this was one of these things. You know, sometimes in your life things happen, and you think to yourself, and you go, if I tell people that happened, they won't believe me. They'll think I'm fucking stark raving fucking mad. But this is a legitimate story that happened 2 days ago. Was it yesterday? I can't remember. Was it yesterday or the day before? Fucking nap is gone. So, next door to me, there's an old geezer, and he has his smackhead living with him, right? Now, they don't cause me no problems whatsoever, right? So, I don't, every now and again, there's a flare-up outside. It's never caused us any problems, but I mean, this is literally, we could go 6 months and nothing happened. They're very quiet. They don't bother me, right? So what I'm saying is, I've not had to go out there and kick off at any point with these fucking people, right? So, whatever morning it was, either yesterday morning or the morning before, 5 in the morning, I got a fucking car honking its own, like, and I think it's some twat in the lights messing around, like, you know, because I've got the lights right outside my house and come on, those up. And then it just goes on and on and on and on, and it's like as if a car is driving down the road, driving back up. So I look out the window, and this little Corsa is parked basically outside my house, like hammering a fucking on. And this is, so the next thing you know, the kid's fucking waking up. I'm like, what the fuck is this prick doing? So I got to get up for work anyway. I get up at like 5:10 for work. So I get up. My missus is looking out the window. This guy's driving up and down the road honking his fucking horn. So I goes downstairs. I'm trying to like gather myself. I'm like, right, how far do I let this go now? Because I don't want to really cause a fucking incident, because you don't know where it could fucking lead with these twats in the future. But right, so that I'm getting changed. I got my fucking shorts on, right, and my trainers. That's it. And next thing, this mush who was driving a car is it didn't fuck out to my door. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that's when the line was crossed, right? Or when I had to fucking go and do something. So I went bang out through the front door, and I've gone, what the fuck? I can't remember word for word what I said, but just know that a tirade of foul language came out my fucking mouth as I ran towards this fucking fella, because I was going to beat his fucking head in. And he dived into the car, right? And he's got his window down a bit, and he's going, mate, I said, what the fuck are you doing? You've woke my missus up, you woke the fucking kids up, what are you doing, you prick? And I'm screaming at him. So he's going, I'm looking for Sarah. Now, Sarah is the girl, the smackhead that lives next door, right? So I said, it's that fucking house, you twat. I said, and what are you doing driving up and down this road? Fucking beep him. And I just laid into him. And then I thought, right, that's enough. I fucking turned around to walk away, and he went to me, what are you chops into? You were like that to me? Well, right, I lost my fucking marbles, right? And obviously I threatened to fucking fill him in. I said, get out the car if you want, mate, and we'll sort this out. He wouldn't get out. Anyway, that was that. So it turned out that my missus had rung the old bell, because she thought either I was going to fill this fucking mush in, or he may stab me or something. You don't know, do you? You know what I mean? It was like a proper situation, right? So this guy had fucked off. And I've gone in the house, I finished getting changed, I've come out, and the old bill had turned up, right? Now this guy had come back while I've gone in the house, he's left the car, like bang in the middle of the road. And I've walked towards my van, I told the old bill what happened, I jumped in my van, and I fucked off.
The old bill turned up, did it?
Oh, they turned up, yeah, they turned up, right? Didn't do fuck all, mind. Even though he parked his car in the middle of the road, like blocking the fucking road. I jumped in my van, I fucked off, my missus went back in the house, locked the door. And that was that. So it turns out my missus earwigging now, she's a nosy fucker. She's earwigging the conversation with the old Bill, and this guy was giving it the big one to the old Bill about what I had said to him. He threatened me and I won't be talked to like that and blah blah blah, and I was thinking, fuck you, had you chance, you prick. When Tina was
How old is he?
older than me, I would have said he was in his late 40s, you know?
Oh, no way.
Right? So I've just gone to work, you know, so I'm not thinking much of it. So this is where it gets really random, because that was bad enough, because it's 5 in the morning, I got out of bed, I'm in shorts and fucking trainers outside the house, threatening some fucking gimp, smackhead, whatever the fuck he was a fucking proper beauty anyway. So I've gone to work. So I finish his work, I'm driving home, I rings my missus, like I do every day, driving back from Harvard West. I goes, right, she goes, you won't believe what's happened. I goes, what's that? So my missus was working that day, and my parents were having my kids, so none of us were in the house. This fella came back, right, with a snake, right?
Pardon?
Right. So this, like I said, most people will think I'm just making this up. But why would I make this up, right? The fucking, my missus have come home from work, and one of my other neighbour now, who was involved in Foxgate, who we haven't fucking spoke to for 2 weeks, I've come out of the house and pulled my missus straight away, right? So Foxgate finished, this is Snakegate, right? He said to my missus, there was someone outside your house earlier with a snake, right? And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah. So they started talking. I said, well, we had this incident this morning where Ryan fucking was going to fill this guy in outside the house. What car was he driving? He described exactly the same car, the car of the guy, right? So he was walking around outside my house with a snake around his fucking neck. Now, I burst out laughing. I thought it was hilarious.
Where the fuck? And I mean, funny, right? When you argue with someone, if you come back with
a baseball bat or something, yeah.
Like I'm a celebrity, like.
Yeah.
So, before you get before a friend, you say, right, what weapon?
What 4 weapons, yeah.
Come back. What weapon did the junkie come back to Ryan? A, baseball bat. B, C, Stanley knife. Or D, snake. If you're calling a friend, none of them are going to say snake, are they?
Absolutely not, right? So I've laughed when I've heard this, because obviously
What is he, like Alibaba or something?
I don't know.
What he's going to do, like?
Because my genuine natural reaction was to turn to my missus and go, oh, wouldn't it be really funny though if I had to punch a snake? And she burst out fucking laughing, and we was having a giggle about it. As crazy as it is though, like my missus is like that though, oh look, all jokes aside though, what if he forces a snake through the letterbox while we sleeping tonight, right? Honest to God, mate, it's curtains of you. Right?
What is he fucking hell? Terry Nackins?
I just fucking... I just couldn't stop laughing. I looked at, like, when I got home, she was deadly serious, right? I spoke to her. She's like, what if he puts a snake through the letterbox? I'm like, Tina, are you fucking for real or what? Right, for one, no. And two, what type of snake is going to go through a letterbox? Nothing too fucking threatening, is it? He's not like he's going to put like a fucking anaconda through the fucking letterbox. It's a fucking letterbox, you dopey twat. So yeah, she couldn't sleep that night because she was genuinely thinking that there was going to be snakes coming up the fucking stairs and stuff. Obviously, since all this have gone on, nothing have happened. Touch wood. You know, I don't need any more snake action. It's just funny that it even happened in the first place. But that is literally what happened either yesterday or the day before. I can't even remember. The day before it was. That some guy was waving a snake around outside the house. I wasn't even here. It wasn't as if he like banged the door and went, come on in, Mosh, I got my snake with me. Like, I wasn't even there. I've never seen it before in my life. Like, people come and go, right? People come and go to this house next door to me. And like I said to you, right? They never bother me. Never bother me. Okay? And
could this be revenge for taking over the garden and that?
no, this is not that side. This is not that side. There's no problem. There's no personal issue. This was one guy who I've never seen before. Didn't like the way I talked to him, which is he shouldn't. No, well, he shouldn't have banged my fucking door at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning, then, should he? Like, he couldn't understand. That's what struck me after it when I fucking went out and gave it to him. He couldn't seem to understand why I was upset. It was like as if I was out of order. So you fucking knock on my door 5 in the morning, wake my kids up, you fucking twat. So you lucky I don't drag you out the car and smash your fucking head in. So, and then he came back with a snake. So there's been nothing since. I'm driving home from work every day, and just as I come round the corner, I was thinking to myself, I wonder if I'll have to fight a snake now within the next 2 minutes.
We had the fox, didn't we?
With the fox, mate, the fox haven't come back. I'm sitting here now. The fox, we've not seen the fox since Foxgate 2 weeks ago.
No way.
No, yeah, I swear on my life, we've not seen the fox once. Not at any point, so I don't know what has happened to that fox. We never killed it. I'm putting it out there now. Most certainly had nothing to do with me. Snake it. I didn't see the snake with my own eyes. I'm not making it up. You just need to trust me. Where would I come out with that type of shit? And it was my neighbour that pulled my missus about that to tell her there was a guy outside the house with a snake. Crazy. Honest to God, like, what the fuck is going on? This is 2020 for you. Swans get in the playoffs.
Absolutely baffled, to be fair.
Swans get in the playoffs. You just turn around and go, it's 2020.
No.
Guy outside my house threatening me with a snake. It's 2020, you know. It's just par for the course. This is par for the course.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely.
I've heard it all now. Fucking hell.
That's not.
Snake.
Honestly, when I was thinking about should I even mention that on the podcast, I was like, no one will believe that story. Remember the taxi story that I wouldn't tell, right? And I'm not going to tell. Remember it?
Of course, yeah.
Right. One of the main reasons why I won't tell that story is because nobody would believe that it was true, right?
No,
and people would think Ryan's talking absolute fucking shit, right? And on top of that, it could lead to more people turning up my house with snakes. Let's put it that way, and other tools. So that's why I won't tell that story. But I get asked about that all the time, right? About that. Oh, can you tell me? I said no, and there's no way I'm voice messaging any fucking story that could be passed around on WhatsApp. And I would like to say I wasn't even sure to tell this story because it seems so unbelievable. But as far as it's genuinely true, you know, genuinely true. Guy outside the house with a snake.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely crazy. And yeah, that is it. That is that fucking story. I'm hoping, like I said, nobody's going to be sticking snakes through the letterbox, like. But I can't see it happening, obviously. Just Brett Johns on the weekend.
Oh my fucking God! Have you ever heard a boy who's so fucking hard on himself after like one of the toughest fights of his career?
Well,
fucking hell!
See,
He's giving himself so much shit. I know. I'm sorry to all the fans. It's not the fight I planned. Mate, that guy was a big, tough motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bigger than him, taller than him, stronger than him. And Brett just fucking dragged out the fucking fight.
Yeah.
For the bitter end, didn't he? Fucking hell, I thought it was a great win.
Oh, yeah. What you got to remember is, we are fans of Brett. So if he'd have won any way whatsoever, we'd have been happy that he won, right?
Yeah, maybe because we got a foot in the fucking camp.
Yeah.
So, the fight is exciting to us no matter what.
No matter what. Just...
And if you're like a neutral, maybe you would look at
a
fight, maybe. But no, not for me, not at all. He's done fucking brilliant.
What you got to remember about MMA fans, right? And and the real hardcore MMA fans, right, are worse than any football fans, right, on social media. Right. If a fight isn't a fucking up and back and forth, stand down, fucking punch for punch type of fucking fight, it's shit, right? And they'll always find fault in stuff. Now, looking at that, trying to look at it as neutrally as possible, you look at it, right? The guy was looked like as if he was a foot taller than fucking Brett. He had reach of it. It didn't even look like they were in the same fucking weight class. He was a southpaw. He was awkward, right? And Brett had to find a way to nullify. If Brett had stood in there and tried to trade with that mush, which he tried to do...
Fuck that.
Which he tried to do with Aljamain Sterling and the other boy he lost to, whose name goes completely out of my mind. It didn't work for him, right? So he has to, in MMA is a blend of loads of different styles. There's multiple ways to win, and Brett had to force his will on that boy to win the fight. And he was winning the first until he got sparked bad and went down and took a couple of big elbows, and I thought that he wasn't even going to make it that out of that fucking first round for a little spell. But Brett's one tough fucking bloke.
He is, mate, he's a very tough.
Very tough bloke. So when you go back into the corner there, you know you've lost that first round. You're in a 3-round fight against a guy who's obviously very dangerous. You have to find a way to win, and that's what he did. He's a grinder. He's always been a grinder, and he imposed his will on him and did what he had to do to win. I'm sure he would have loved to have gone and traded up with him and won the fight by knocking him out or pulling out this amazing submission. You've got to remember now, he was trying submissions quite regularly throughout the 2 rounds where he dominated on the ground, you know.
Yeah.
The guy was good. You just couldn't get him in anything. So, look, it was a fucking great win. So anyone who criticised it afterwards, I know it was the MMA gimps as per usual, going, "Oh, Brett's boring." No, Brett had to do what he had to do to win the fucking fight. So, you know, they'd rather see, these types would rather see Brett lose, standing up and fucking getting sparked out by that fella, than actually winning by any means necessary, which is what he did. I was fucking chuffed for him. I woke my missus up fucking screaming at the TV. Fucking, it was a great time of night, because you could watch it and then go straight to fucking bed. Like. Brilliant. And I was genuinely chuffed. And Brett messaged me then Sunday morning, because I'd taken a photo on my TV of him with his hands raised, and I just tagged him in it, put it on my Instagram story, and he sent me a message in the next morning saying, "Fucking tough old fight," and we just had a chat back and forth, and you know, he was, like you say, he's hard on himself. He was hard on himself on the interview, even though I thought he was brilliant in the interview. I thought he spoke brilliantly. He came across.
I think now he's definitely Pond Flu's second favourite thing now. He's overtaken the buck. He's just behind the Morgan Arms now. He's right up there, like, in all fairness, like best thing to ever come from the pond, like, you know what I mean?
He was brilliant, and I know, like you said, every single fighter wants to go out and entertain. The fox is back, Pad. The fox. I swear to God, it's gone through my fucking garden. It just must have come from my neighbours, and it's just strolled through the garden. It's gone up on a deck.
You've probably been up doing a couple of lines with the snake.
Yeah, it's gone. That's the first time I've seen a fox in 2 weeks. There we are. It's not shitting in my garden. Nothing's fucked up.
Your house is like fucking whip snake.
Oh my God. What the fuck's going on down here? Honestly. Anyway, yeah, I thought he was brilliant. I thought he was hard on himself. I thought he came off brilliantly in the interview. Onwards and upwards, and I think he's back in training already. So, you know, look, these Fight Island fights, everything is always going to be tough. So his next fight, trust me, is going to be tougher again than that guy he had to fight on a weekend. There's no easy fights in the UFC, as we said many fucking times. And I was just chuffed for him. Just genuinely chuffed for him, because I'm a fan of him as a fighter, and I'm a fan of him as a person. He's always been brilliant every time I met him. He's been amazing on a podcast, the twice he's done it. So, like I said, I am a big fan of Brett, and I was genuinely happy for him. As I know a lot of the boys are. If anyone who's listening to this has ever met Brett, will know what the fuck we were talking about. One of the nicest guys you'd ever meet in your fucking life. So yeah, I was chuffed, and I say an amazing experience for them all.
Some couple of days for the show, for the fucking show, man.
Unbelievable.
You know what I mean?
Unbelievable, and I think that move for Brett to go to show MMA and train full time with Jack. You've got the two best bantamweights in the UK, arguably in Europe. I know Nathaniel Wood would probably have something to say about that as regards. I think there's good guys there, but for the two of them, definitely the two best in Wales. There's no arguing that. To be there training with each other day in, day out, that can only be good for the two of them. Only be good for the two of them. And Jack Shaw, like I said, he's special.
I noticed this week, Oban Elliott is being talked about for like a title shot, and he's saying he's only had 3 fucking fights in Cage Warriors, and he's being mentioned in like title shots, like fucking hell of it, isn't it? It's tremendous, yeah. And
like you said, it's amazing. You get all these boys from the valleys, and they're all going there, and they seemingly turning them out, and it's great. It's great for Wales. They pioneer in the fucking sport, yeah. And hopefully more to come over time, you know, because we've talked about MMAs, it's still in its infancy, and this is really speaking the sort of maybe the sort of second wave of fighters after sort of the originals are like, you know, Dino and John what I would have in the originals, you know, John Phillips and boys like that. Yeah, so, you know, Brett, Jack, Auburn Elliott, and anyone else who comes along in this second wave. It's only going to get bigger and bigger in Wales, and hopefully we'll see more and more in the UFC. So, fantastic, like I said, genuinely fucking ecstatic to see him win. You know, on that stage.
I like people saying about winning dirty, innit? Winning ugly, mate. If you're talking difference between winning and fucking losing, could be like 40 grand. I know what I take all fucking day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's what you got to remember. I'm sure we talk about this. We definitely talk about it somewhere. But the UFC pay structure is for some fighters it will be flat rate fees, but they are normally the top fighters. So your John Jones, let's say, he may get 2 million flat out, right? Because he's top of the food chain, and he'll get a cut then of the pay-per-view then as well. So if the pay-per-view does fucking mega money, John Jones will do mega money, right? GSP, the big names in the sport, the likes of Conor McGregor and that as well. But for the vast majority of fighters, they get a fee for turning up, right? So let's say that's $50,000, and that doubles if they win. The reason they did that is because they wanted to try and incentivize guys to go out and fight to win, not just turn up for the money, right? So obviously you can earn 100 grand if you win or 50 grand if you lose. It's a lot of fucking money. So so for Brett now, obviously I'm sure when Brett's in a cage, he's not thinking a fucking thing about his money, right? He's thinking about winning. That's all in his mind, because he doesn't want a loss on his record. He wants to go on because he's only interested in winning titles, right? So, but that's how it works. So Brett will have, unless they change the UFC pay structure literally because of what's going on in the world, Brett will have doubled his money having won on a weekend, and the same with Jack Shaw. Whereas John would have just got his flat fee for turning up and not doubled it because he lost. See, and that happens with a lot. Just like you say, it's to incentivize fighters to go out there and win fights. So it would have been a big day for Brett, and you know, because Brett now will have earned a lot of money. We're on a period where now he's been laid off for a long time, you know, for longer than he would have wanted anyway. And if he's not injured and he's back in a gym, which it seems like he is, he'll be doing his utmost to fight as soon as he can again. Then, you know, you get back out there and stay winning. So yeah, brilliant for them. I was absolutely fucking chuffed for them. Did you watch any of the Fear City yet?
Right then. Yesterday, obviously, I was fucking watching what was it? Sports Center. It's the equivalent of the soccer Saturday, wasn't it? Which was some of the best telly I've seen in fucking ages. So I haven't had the chance. It was late last night. Obviously, fucking would have liked to have gone to a barbecue. We might have finished work till late. Then watch the Sports Center. Just late. So I do plan on fitting one in. I was going to fit one in tonight when we finish.
Well, we'll
part of me is thinking whether
no, leave it. We'll leave Fear City for now because I only seen one anyway. I watched one earlier. I haven't watched all three.
You've seen one, have you?
I watched one earlier. Yeah.
As good as we thought.
From one episode, it's hard to say, right? But it's basically, if you've got no knowledge of that era of the mob, it'll be brilliant, right? Okay, because it's an amazing. Yeah, that's the problem. I'm actually overeducated on this whole thing, and it's not showing me anything new that I didn't already know. But it's still interesting to watch. But the problem is, I've read multiple books, I've watched multiple documentaries, I've seen multiple films. It's just, I know exactly what's happening, what happens next, or that happens and this happens. But if you've never...
I've seen enough interviews interviews with Michael Franchise,
Yeah.
that I could probably tell you a story. See, that's the thing. Like,
Yeah, and the same for me. It's still, if you don't know anything about the mafia in the 70s, the stranglehold they had on New York, and how the FBI went and took them down, it is massively interesting to watch, and everyone should watch it. Obviously for me and you, Pad, because we've sort of seen everything there is to fucking see it. It's just going over old ground for us, you know what I mean? But
yeah, of course, yeah.
obviously I'm gonna watch the other two, definitely. It's brilliantly made. It's made by Netflix. It's just, it's hard to, in that thing there, it's hard to find something that we didn't know. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course, yeah.
That the other thing I watched, you said you'd seen it shared twice. I saw it, Chippy shared it to me on Twitter. It was called Inbred Families, right?
Right, go on. Oh my God, right. So Cobley messaged me yesterday randomly that. I just texted back, it looks like a Cobley's wedding. It looked like Cobley family wedding. Oh, he definitely got a bit of a spastic about it, 100%. You know what I mean? Right, so how the fuck are this family come from nowhere, and explain the video.
So what little I know about it, right? So there's a guy who makes documentaries, and he must be on YouTube under The Soft White Underbelly. That's what his channel is called, right? And he obviously must go around just finding weird and things around America. I've seen no more other than this one that was shared.
He ain't gonna look very fucking far.
No, but this is the thing about America, like, right? So basically, he's gone the West Virginia in the middle of nowhere, right? If anyone's ever seen Wrong Turn, the film Wrong Turn, right? That's what it's like. It's like fucking in the middle of nowhere, and these people are basically inbred to fuck, right? They're all the same family. They're all living in the same fucking house, and they've had like 5 generations of inbreeding. Well, you can only imagine what that type of deformities, mental, physical deformities, brings on these people. He goes back to, he had taken photos of them years before, and he goes back to meet them again. And honest to God, it is absolutely crackers. Like, all of them are crackers. And it's hard to even believe that type of thing can happen. It's only about 10 minutes long. There's not actually a lot to it. It doesn't explain a lot. It's just literally the video of him there. But just showing that this type of thing does really happen. Like, it's America's such a vast fucking place that some of the places you go, like these hillbilly types, like if anyone's ever seen Deliverance or fucking The Hills Have Eyes, right? These type of people like really exist, like literally.
America, in the words of George Washington Duke and Rocky V, only in America.
Yeah.
It is a mad fucking place. Have you been seeing this week about Rogan, Joey Diaz, and all them? They're all moving out of LA, innit?
Well, I saw Joey Diaz talking about it on a clip, saying that Joe Rogan was leaving. Why are they leaving LA?
Basically, one, they're all fucking comedians, and LA will not open the comedy clubs.
Right.
And so, like, they opened them. They were going to open them, and then they had a second wave, which both them did not. And they had a second wave, and they just shut everything back down. And they were all basically saying that they can't work, like, and they say all the clubs are closed down, and there's nothing they can do out there. But they, like Joe Rogan has said this for a long time about LA scares me. Because one wrong turn and they were fucking Compton, with fucking police and all that.
They got a horrendous homeless and drug problem there as well, haven't they? In downtown LA.
Rogan said on a podcast with Ben Shapiro yesterday.
I got to listen to that in the morning. I downloaded it earlier.
Oh yeah, very good, very intense.
I like Ben Shapiro.
So he said last Sunday they were one Sunday they were a loose end, and he said to the family, like, what do you want to do today? And the kid said, right, we want to go and get some donuts. Right, we're going to get some fucking donuts. And they went to downtown LA. And Joe Rogan said he was so full of homeless that he had to say to the kids, right kids, stay close to me. And that's in like his own city. He said it was so full of fucking homeless. He said there was people shit on the fucking floor, on the pavement, right? And he was saying, what type of place is this? How did this happen? Like,
yeah.
So I think it's a toss-up between traffic, COVID, the fact that it's a fucking shithole. You know, I just think it's a fucking toss-up.
So where are they going to move to then?
It's talk of Texas. Texas is talk of, like, I haven't got a fucking clue. I could see them all following Rogan, to be fair, whatever he says goes, I think, innit? You know, him, Shab and all that. But yeah, it's fucking hell, it's supposed to be fucking hanging place, like.
Yeah.
Fucking party, like.
I've seen.
Only people I know big to LA, Lara Johnson and her mob, and Stackle. They're the only, because fucking Dawn have wanted to go to LA for years. And the only people I could ask was Lara Johnson and Stackle. Because they're the only people I know big to LA. It scares me.
Yeah, because
1 minute we walking down Rodeo Drive, buying fucking Gucci bucket hats. Next thing I'm with fucking George Floyd with someone's knee on my neck, which is exactly what I don't want.
You know
what I mean? It fucking scares me to death.
San Francisco is supposed to be a shithole as well. You know, like you pictures.
Absolute pits as well.
Yeah, pits. People shitting all over the streets. People see San Francisco, and it's like Golden Gate Bridge and
Lovely.
Like, you know what, them hills that they drive along in the Rock when they jump.
That's it, yeah.
Alcatraz and all that. Yeah. But actually,
what's me off San Francisco?
What?
The apes lives in the mountains, right?
From Planet of the Apes, yeah. Yeah.
But again, I take the wrong turn, and next thing I'm fucking being fucked by Caesar the monkey.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
No, I could get. I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted.
Great films, by the way. 3 great films, by the way.
Brilliant. The first,
trilogy,
like I say, the first one, the Rise of the Planet of the Apes. The first one.
Yeah,
amazing. I mean, it's brilliant film. I've seen it multiple times. I could watch it over and over. It's one of them. It's a fucking absolutely great film. Speaking of films. What reminded me of, because I had done a lot of notes and stuff, and because we come into the end, I thought, right, there's a couple of things that I had done that we hadn't covered, right? So when I was doing my recommendations during lockdown, Morty, right, big shout out to Morty, had asked me...
Best left foot in the keep-up challenge by your mile.
Yeah, he was very, very good at the keep-up challenge. Mr. Consistency was top of the pops most days. He'd asked me to do a recommendations of horror films because he's a big horror fan apparently, and I had done like a list, and I never got round to doing it because, you know, we just get sidetracked, things happen, and I do it. But when I saw that inbred families thing, it reminded me of it, because it reminded me of The Hills Have Eyes and of Wrong Turn, which I actually watched Wrong Turn during lockdown, right? If no one's ever seen Wrong Turn, go and watch Wrong Turn. It's a cracking little horror film about being stuck out in the wilds in fucking type of places that the inbred families come from. And the Hills Have Eyes remake, I remember seeing the original Hills Have Eyes and Hills Have Eyes 2 back when I was a kid. I was mad into horror films. And they had that distinct cover pad with that baldy guy on it. Do you remember the Hills Have Eyes cover?
Yes, that's right.
Right? Yeah. And when they remade it, I'm not a fan of remakes, but I watched it and I really enjoyed the first remake, because they did about 4, because they did like Hills Have Eyes 1, 2, and they got really, really bad after that, really low budget. But the original remake, let's say, of the Hills Have Eyes, which was from about, I don't know, 8-9 years ago, is really, really worth watching. So that's a recommendation. Don't ask me where you can fucking get it. I didn't check none of these out because I hadn't got round to it. But here's my list of horrors. These are the old ones, and then I'm going to do the new ones. And I'm going to go through it quickly, but just for Morty, because I promised I would. And if people are still stuck off work, it'll give you something to do. If you're not a horror buff, that's a problem. But get your pen and paper. My favourite horror film of all time, the film that scared me the most out of any horror film I've ever seen, and I've seen near enough every single one of them, American Werewolf in London. Right?
Oh, it's a great film.
It's a fantastic film. It's an absolutely fantastic film. But the first time I ever saw American Werewolf in London, I borrowed it off one of the boys in Bishop Go. I must have been about 12 or 13, something like that. And I brought it home, VHS. Me and my brother watched it, and I fucking literally ran out of the room, right? I'd scared, and I wasn't like a kid. It scared the fuck out of me. It's a fucking great film. I haven't seen it for ages. If that pops up anywhere soon, I'm going to watch it again. American Werewolf in London is a fantastic film. Obviously, the classic Nightmare on Elm Street. The original is as good a horror film as you're ever likely to fucking see. The second one's pretty good too. The third one is brilliant. After that, don't watch any of them. Don't watch the new remake. It's probably shit. Just go back and watch the original Nightmare on Elm Street. Cameo appearance from Johnny Depp. A brilliant original horror film. How it's dated over time, and I stand with American Werewolf in London over this as well. It's hard to say. The Exorcist, if you've never seen it, why haven't you never seen it? I think everyone's probably seen The Exorcist. For a long time it was banned, and that's why I couldn't see it. And I remember watching it and not understanding why it was banned, truth be told, because I think I'd seen worse. But you know, there is dodgy bits in it, sticking a cross up a fucking twat and all that type of thing. But if you've never seen if you've never seen The Exorcist, it's like you need to see it to really be part of a horror film, to be considered a fan. The Evil Dead, and the three films, The Evil Dead 2, and Evil Dead 3 Army of Darkness, all brilliant, all worth watching. Classic horror film. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, of course, banned for such a long time. Do you remember the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Pad? You may remember this. In Martha's, Spielberg used to play loads of different videos, didn't he, when he was DJing, right? Yeah. And I'd never seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but part of one of the videos, because he'd throw different parts of different films, right? And there was a part from the final scene of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is one of the famous scenes where Leatherface is swinging a chainsaw up above his head, right? And he used to, and I'd never seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I remember being in there, pissed, looking at the screen, going, "What the fuck film is that for?" And then when Texas Chainsaw Massacre finally got released in the UK, I watched it, and then I seen the scene. Texas Chainsaw Massacre has dated a lot, but if you're into horror films, you've got to have seen it, as you've got to have seen the original Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis. Friday the 13th, I've seen every single one of them. The Shining, Stanley Kubrick and Jack Nicholson. Obviously, there's actually a documentary to that as well, Nick, called Room 237 or something like that, which I never...
That's it, yeah. There's a sequel out as well, mate.
Really? I never saw it. I got to remember to see that. Obviously, I've seen The Shining a couple of times.
What it's called.
But it's about the curse of that room or something, eh? Like a legitimate fucking thing that happened after.
Yeah.
I got to see that. And the other one I got on a list for the classic ones, I always loved it, Poltergeist. I thought Poltergeist was a fucking brilliant film. But they're the old ones. These are ones, right, that are newer. There's only a few, and some of them are really new. And like people, there's no real decent horror films made past a certain point. All of the other ones are timeless, but a lot. These are good though, right? The Descent. Did you ever see that, Pat? Did you ever see
No.
The Descent is a cracker. An absolute, legitimate, great horror film. It's probably about 10 years old now. Everyone should check out The Descent. It's been on Netflix. If you can't get it on Netflix, you can get it from also streaming. Let the Right One In, which is not just a great horror film, it's an absolutely brilliant film. Which is
Isn't that like a Swedish
the Swedish vampire film. They remade it, the Americans did, because they can't leave fuck all alone. And Chloe Moretz Grace was in it. And it was okay, but it was never as good as the original. You know, me and you likes a foreign film, don't we? And the original Swedish version, Let the Right One In, is a classic. One I saw recently within the last year is a South Korean film called Train to Busan, which is brilliant. Brilliant zombie horror film. Absolutely brilliant. Hardcore as fuck. On Netflix, I still think this might be on there. An Australian horror film called The Babadook, which was quite
I thought it was British.
No, it's Australian. And I went a long time without watching it. I didn't fancy it at all. But I follow Mark Kermode. I subscribe to Mark Kermode on YouTube. And Mark Kermode reminds me of my childhood. Because I used to watch... Remember they used to do on BBC Two on like a Sunday night? They'd have a film. Yeah, right, okay, yeah. And Mark Kermode would introduce this film. And I saw so many films. Like, I think the first time I ever saw Mad Max 2... The Road Warrior, it was on BBC Two and it was introduced by Mark Kermode and just reminds me of a bit nostalgic about Mark Kermode for whatever reason. When he did his top 10 films of the year, The Babadook was in it and it took me by surprise. I was like, this is Mark fucking Kermode, he got an Australian horror film in it. And I watched it and it's actually pretty creepy and it was really well made and I quite enjoyed it. So The Babadook is worth a look. Hereditary, which was a big horror film from last year, is well worth a look. The film by, what's his name, Jordan Peele, Get Out. I didn't like Us.
You didn't like Us so much?
I didn't like Us at all. Get Out. Get Out I really enjoyed. Really enjoyed.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Get Out, you should try it. Now these other two I think they went under the radar a bit, but I loved the two of them. The first one's called It Follows, right? And it's a really, really, really creepy film. Really creepy. And the soundtrack in it and the sets and everything, it's amazing. So check out, I won't say no more than that, It Follows. Brilliant film.
Yeah.
And the last one I seen, which was on Netflix for a large time, I'm not sure if it is now, it's called Don't Breathe. And I really, really enjoyed that as well. And actually, when I noted all those down, I thought to myself, when I get a chance, I'm gonna go through and try and watch all of that. I saw The Descent not so recently. I saw Wrong Turn not so long ago. But I'm gonna try and go through and watch a load of horror films because that's what I've got in my mind. So Morty, that was for you, son. And everyone, if you want,
got a new one.
Go on in.
I'm gonna see tomorrow.
Go on.
It's called The Traitor.
Right.
It's an Italian mafia film. Subtitles if you can handle it.
Yeah.
Not so long back, there was like a documentary on Netflix about a mafia guy. I think it was called The Mafia Man Next Door, who bubbled everyone in Naples and then he ended up living in America.
Right.
And then go back to the trial. Well, it's a film about that. So the Netflix, I can't remember exactly what the Netflix documentary was called, but it was brilliant. So it was a guy from Naples who bubbled everyone and then ended up fucking going into witness protection in America. But this is the film about him. And like in the court,
What's it called?
We've got The Traitor, the film.
The Traitor, right.
The Traitor. And in the courtroom, we've got like 40 mafia men locked behind bars and they're all screaming at him. Brilliant story. Looks a brilliant film. Looks fucking shit on. Can't wait, like.
Where's that? What's that on?
I assume I'll have to pay for that on Amazon or something.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll have a little scout around for that. Yeah, that sounds right up my street. I seen there was a couple of there was one on Netflix called Our Godfather, and that was about an Italian mob boss. I haven't got round to seeing that.
That's it, mate. I think that's it.
Is it? Yeah, that one is it?
I think that's it. Yeah. I think you got it straight away.
I've been, as you talk about the mob, I'm absolutely in love with Talking Sopranos, even more than I was 2 weeks ago when I said I was in love with it. It's brilliant, and it gets better and better and better. You know, like I know because we've done a bit of podcasting now. I think we can talk about podcasting in a certain sort of experience. Like you can see them getting better at it, if that makes any sense. Obviously they're actors and everything, and they've got all that. But they do the podcast. They come in more, not so much Steve Shuriat, but Michael Impellieri or however pronounce it is coming out with Shell much more, and the stories that they tell are fucking amazing. Some of the stories are absolutely brilliant, and the insight into the show. If you're a fan of The Sopranos, I think it's essential that you listen to it. Go on.
Can I tell you two things that just come off the top of my head? So no Artie Bucco.
Yes.
So they'll talk about Artie Bucco as an actor, right?
Yeah.
John
Ventimiglia, Johnny V, yeah.
John Ventimiglia, right? And they're saying about as an actor, he's like one of the best actors in the world at like expressing himself using his hands.
Yeah, I was listening to this today.
Right? And when you watch The Sopranos now, every scene, he's fucking using his hands, but I'm paying attention to it because I've listened to the podcast, right? And also, this is amazing. Tony Soprano, everything Tony Soprano does in the show is for the benefit of Tony Soprano. And you don't notice it the first time round, right? But when they explain to you about the writing and saying, like, oh, everything Tony does is for himself. And he turns everything back on, nothing's ever his fault. And everything's only for himself. And no one who look back on it.
You go, yeah.
Nearly everything that happens in the show, right, is all for his benefit. And it's fucking mad when you rewatch it, you know, it's fucking crazy. You see, like I said, I must have seen Sopranos 6 times. But now, if I went to watch it again, I would genuinely probably be watching it differently, you know? Yeah.
Because I know now the insight that they're giving into it. And like you said, when I was listening to it today, they were saying how Livia Soprano has got like a personality disorder and Tony has inherited it from her. So he's destructive in his ways, you know what I mean? And he, like, even he sees it over time. It's like he keeps asking himself, you know, why am I like poisoning the people around me, like, and things like that. But and I never really thought of it that way, you know, that he's actually very, very much personality-wise like his mother, you know?
Yeah.
Like his mother's treated as the villain throughout the portion of the season that she's in. When Tony's closer to her in his personality than he is anyone else on the show. But she's supposed to be the villain and he's supposed to be the sort of anti-hero. But actually, that's why he does the things he does, and does them with absolutely no remorse, because he's actually a sociopath. You know what I mean? Because he was brought up that way by his mother, who was sort of mentally abusive to him. Like, it's fucking incredible when you think about it in those terms. And like you say, when they break down the music in The Sopranos and what it means, and just stories that they tell, like any story about Tony Sirico is hilarious to me. Like, obviously Paulie Walnuts. They just...
He is the actual character.
Yes.
He's funny as fuck.
Yeah. It's just incredible. So I was on the one I listened to today. I listened to a couple. I listened to 4 or 5 this week, but the one I listened to today was the first episode of the 2nd season. So I'm catching up. I'm nearly sort of in line with as they releasing them. Like, you know, I'm probably good 3 or 4 to catch up. But then I did see today. Then, well, I actually saw yesterday the Joe Rogan with Oliver Stone. Which I wanted to listen to, and Joe Rogan with Ben Shapiro, which I downloaded, because Oliver Stone obviously directed some of my favourite films, Platoon, Natural Born Killers, and I heard a story, right? I was such a big fan of Platoon, the film. I don't know if you know this, Pat, right? That I must have watched it bloody 40 times, but I bought the DVD and they had the extras, you know, on the DVD. I watched all the extras and everything, like deleted scenes and interviews with the actors. And is it John... I always get these mixed up. Is it John C. McGinley or John C. Reilly? One of them is in Step Brothers, and one...
Yeah, John C. Reilly
is in Step Brothers. Right, so John C. McGinley, who was in the fucking American TV show... The one that was big with that Zach Braff when they're in the fucking hospital. Fuck. Scrubs, right? He's in Platoon, and he tells a story on the extras. Oliver Stone had been in Vietnam, right? And Oliver Stone took the cast of Platoon, and they basically like stayed. They were in, like, I think they were filming in like Cambodia or something.
You've got a spot.
Right.
I've heard it.
So he made them stay. Live it. He made them live it as a cast. So there's a scene in the film of Platoon which completely changed how I saw it after hearing this, where John C. McGinley is telling a story about, right, he's like the snivelling sergeant, and he's short on his days.
I'm sure he's in Top Gun as well, is he not?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not that. I've seen Top Gun a number of times, but Top Gun was not on my list of top films, so he may be in it or not. But he in that last big battle in Platoon, he hides underneath dead bodies, right? So he doesn't get caught by the VC, and he's one of the few that survives, right? So, sorry, this is before the big battle. Before the big battle, he goes up to Tom Berenger's character, right, who is Sergeant Barnes, and he says, "Look, I'm short, and you know, I got a real bad feeling about this one." And as he's saying it, he nearly cries, right? Now you just think it's just amazing acting, but when John C. McGinley is interviewed and talking about it in the extras of Platoon, he says, "I genuinely was so fucked by that point." And so broken down and worn down by the filming and by the fact we were living in the thing that I genuinely nearly cried. It wasn't acting, right? That's how much they tried to make Platoon like real life for the actors that were actually in fucking Platoon. John C. McGinley nearly broke down while filming. It looks like amazing acting. If anyone watches that again now, they'll pick that scene out. And it just always stuck with me, and after that I always liked Oliver Stone and tried to watch his stuff, and so I am interested in seeing him on Joe Rogan is what I'm getting towards. So I think I'll listen to the. Go on.
There's one of the greatest scenes in movie history, and I think it definitely sums me and you up. I suppose it could sum up most gangs of boys up. It all depends what type of person you are. So they split into two camps, don't they? Basically.
You've got Sergeant Barnes' camp and Sergeant Elias's.
So you've got one camp who are very strict, very angry with the world, very fucking aggressive, not very nice people, and they all lay in a tent, and they gambling, and they smoking, and they drinking, right? And then you've got Willem Dafoe, Forrest Whitaker, Johnny Depp and all his mob, all smoking marijuana, doing LSD, singing Smokey Robinson in their tent.
Yeah.
Now everyone who listens to this podcast knows which tent we're in,
Yeah.
And it's one of the best scenes in movie history. And it just sums up like me and my mates, innit? Because I know what fucking tent I'd be in. And I'm more than happy with that situation.
Yeah.
It's one of the best scenes in movie history. And Tracks of My Tears is one of the best fucking
songs in a movie.
Best
song in a movie
ever. I'll never forget when I used to work with my cousin Mark DJing. We done an afternoon in the Lamb and Flag Morriston, and a junkie from Morriston sung Smokey Robinson's Tracks of My Tears. Mate, I was having goosebumps in the middle of the Lamb and Flag, the roughest pub in
You
Morriston.
probably could have got some fucking hashish in a pipe there as well.
Mate, I was nearly crying over a junkie doing karaoke. It's one of the most emotional times of my life, mate. Absolutely brilliant. I was only 16, and I remember it to this day as if it was yesterday. Fucking amazing.
Like I say, Platoon, it would be on the list in my top 10 films ever, easy. And of the films that I've watched the most in my life, it would be in the top 10 of that. I absolutely love it. It's one of them, like I said, if it comes on, I can't turn it off. You know what I mean? I fall asleep watching it, you know. It's just, it's got it all. It's got it all. And it was the film that made me fascinated about the Vietnam War, and then led me to watch some, documentaries, watch all the other films, read books, and just immerse myself in that. For whatever reason, the Vietnam War, best soundtrack to a war. You know what I mean?
There was a program that was on every Friday night when my old man come home from the dock, as we pick him up from the dock as 11, and at 12 a program called Tour of Duty would come on.
Yes, Tour of Duty, yes.
And the theme tune was Painted Black. And as you said, what a fucking series that was.
Yeah.
And what a soundtrack to a war.
Yeah.
That, Forrest Gump, the soundtrack
is amazing.
Absolutely incredible.
Well, my old man, my old girl used to watch MASH. Remember MASH?
Right, okay, yeah.
So I remember in my childhood watching MASH a lot. And like I said, that was another thing. That would have been before I saw Platoon or anything like that. But MASH was Vietnam War. And I used to watch Quantum Leap. Remember Quantum Leap?
Yeah.
Quantum.
Now that was, we'll talk about the program that was ahead of its time.
Quantum Leap, yeah, unbelievable.
Oh my God, genius premise for the television show.
Right, and Quantum Leap, the best ever episode, or my favourite ever episode anyway, of Quantum Leap, was when he leaps into Vietnam, right? And he has to save his brother who died in Vietnam, right? And he leaps into the, and he said it was a two-parter. That had never happened on Quantum Leap before. And it was like, what the fuck is happening here? There's another one of these next week, and he's still gonna be in Vietnam. It was my favourite one. Quantum Leap ahead of his time, absolutely ahead of his time. I wonder what they did. I saw something on Twitter about that the other day. About like, I hope you don't want to bring it back, do you? Just leave Quantum Leap where it is.
No.
It's fucking absolute fucking classic. But yeah, like I said, anything to do with the Vietnam War, whatever it was for me, I was always fascinated with it. So I will.
There's another fucking old school program that comes up on Sopranos in the background.
Right.
And I don't know whether you would have watched it, but fuck me, it reminds me of years ago. At the time, it was groundbreaking. So I don't know whether it would have aged well. Can you remember Murder One?
I know the name, but I've never seen it.
So you have 12 episodes, all based on one court case. So very similar to OJ, like a famous actor killed a woman,
right?
And it's all based. So you have 12 episodes based on this case, and fucking brilliant. Yeah, really fucking good. Like old school. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, you wonder whether then these things will date over time. You know, like say The Sopranos, you're rewatching it again. I don't think it will date. Aside from maybe, like we talked about a few weeks ago, like the cars and the mobile phones and things like that, you know.
Yeah.
But I think the story, I think it will stand the fucking test of time.
100%.
I think everyone should have fucking watched it. We couldn't have blown it up enough on this fucking podcast anyway. I can't believe we've gone nearly 2 hours and we haven't talked any conspiracy theory whatsoever.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I haven't even really paid attention to much this week, but it was, shocking to see yesterday that Twitter had deleted anything QAnon related. 7,000 Twitter accounts, right? Everything hashtag QAnon deleted. That's worrying because
that makes you question it even more, doesn't it?
Well, of course, because when you see the other things that we've talked about, they deplatform David Icke, they deplatform London Real. Anyone that's a dissenting voice. What you've got to remember is David Icke got nothing to do with QAnon, nothing to do with it at all. But in a lot of ways, they talk about similar things, right? So they're saying, I got sent a video today by Craig Wilkinson. I did remember his name. I forget most people's, but Craig had sent me a video from the BBC, and they had treated it as if it was like a new thing, even though it's been around for about 2 years.
Yeah,
and they had a talking head on there, some fucking journal, and when they started aligning QAnon conspiracy with right-wing extremism, I knew I had to turn the video off because like I say, I'm not saying the QAnon thing is true. I'm always looking into everything. But there's been nothing remotely right-wing that I have seen in any of it over the time that I've been looking at it. So what they're trying to do there is they're trying to discredit it by lumping it in with right-wing Nazism, basically, right? It's got nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing to do with it. So I had to turn the video straight off. I was disappointed that I'd even clicked on anything BBC, considering they had nonsense in plain sight for years. So, look, the fact that they took it all away, didn't anyone think this is strange? Even Sniffer Kelly got to think this is strange. Just deplatforming people that have a dissenting voice like that. Freedom of speech, that can't be That can't be a good thing, can it? They deleted all the Pizzagate stuff off everything, Facebook. And more sensible people than me and you looked at that stuff and went, fuck me, this is strange, isn't it? Right? So, not everyone's a fucking crazy conspiracy theorist. There seems to be a lot of credence to a lot of it. But Twitter don't want you to know that, and neither do Facebook, or neither do all the things. They just want you to watch what they're going to show you, So the fact of the matter is, if we had more listeners, we'd be the platform too. 100 fucking %. We'd have been the platform by now if we were any way more popular than we are. We'd just go in under the radar because we're going to get a couple of thousand, so it's alright. But if we was bigger, then we'd be the platform taking off Twitter and everything. That's why I become more careful with anything I tweet from the podcast Twitter, especially because I don't want it to get fucking taken down. So, but I just think that's all. It all points to they don't want you to hear these opinions. They want you to keep these opinions are completely out of sight. You're not going to hear this anywhere. We're not going to bring it up. We're going to bury it, and we're going to act like it's not fucking happening. So, they say it just makes it more interesting for me to look at. There was a weird one, obviously the guy who got killed out of something in full moon. You know what I mean? And they were trying to say it was like a conspiracy. I don't think that had anything to do with conspiracy. Not everything can be a fucking conspiracy, you know what I mean? And that one most certainly fucking wasn't. But that is literally the long and short of any conspiracy stuff I've seen this week. I've not had time and or interest, to be perfectly fucking honest. My brother keeps bombarding me with stuff. He sent me a picture of something today that was trying to prove that Tom Hanks is not actually Tom Hanks, and he's one of the Rockefellers, and he's just been having fun. I was like, oh, I just literally just put laughing faces. He's on holiday. He's on holiday with his missus and the kids. He's sending me this stuff. I'm like, oh, Mark, give it a rest. Fuck's sake, you crazy cunt. He makes me look fucking insane. He's gone the Isle of Wight. Randomly, yeah. It's like, honestly, God, mate, it's like fucking the Canary Islands over there. He gets fucking sun no matter where he goes. He's a jammy twat. But yeah, they camping in the Isle of Wight for a week. It looks fucking lovely where they are. No festival.
I'm a big fan of those Corona pint glasses.
What was that? I've never seen that before in my life.
Yeah, it looks tremendous. I tried robbing one from the village. She caught me. They were fucking mad.
So they are right. So Corona on tap.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, wow.
I know, big fan. They stick a lemon in the pint glass.
Well,
big fan of it.
I went to Manston last night, so
right.
Nice. It's only about 10-minute walk from my house, and they have good pub scran in the Manston. I like it. Nice, cheap and cheerful. Yeah, I'm happy. I can have a couple of pints. But what a fucking rigmarole, right?
Go on.
So I'm quite sure this is the same everywhere, and I'm not slagging a Manston off anyway whatsoever. But you've got to go in like a one-way queuing system, right? I had to give my name and my phone number, which obviously I did not give, because I don't need the Clintons knowing where I'm going to go and have Mexican chicken, So I fake name, fake phone number, and then you've got to follow a lot of rules. I don't want to go to a pub and listen to rules. The rules are not for pub. Rules and pub, they should not be in the same sentence as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. But it was lovely to just go out. Plastic pint glasses, not a fan of that. Had to live with that. Food was tremendous, I will say. Adam's come up because he lives around the corner, and we had a few pints and we had a chat, and obviously I had not seen him in the flesh since before lockdown, so that was nice. So it was nice to get out for a little fucking spell, but it did lead to me completely not having a jump, and then missing the fucking Swans as well. So it's got to be to blame for that. But I'm not a fan of this whole one-way fucking nonsense and all the. I don't think I'll rush to do it again. Is what I'm getting at. You know what I mean?
No,
I'm not that desperate for a pint.
Change the world.
Oh.
It's talk about Donna going back into work now.
Right.
And they reckon because of COVID, you're not going to be allowed back in work if your body mass index is higher than a certain level. So Donna's looking at going back around about 2029. Because since lockdown, Funky Pump, she hasn't been able to go. She just fucking gone fucking bananas. I asked her the other day what was for tea. Do you know what she said? And this is genuine.
Right.
Cake and custard. Cake and fucking custard for tea. She's no man's hotel got rules. Donna will take them rules, cover them in squirty cream, and fucking devour them like fucking Bella Embert from the Rasaba show. Because fucking, she have not taken lockdown well, weight-wise. She don't give a fuck. Funky Pump, she carried on paying the fucking £20 a week for Funky Pump. When she hit me with a cake and custard for tea, that was a particular highlight for me. Like, God, I was over with steak and chips and I ended up having fucking Nestle fucking blancmange. Like, what the fuck is going on in here? Every day is like a cast buzzing, yeah?
Yeah.
So fuck knows what's going to happen when she's actually going to leave the house. Fucking brilliant, you know, man. Hey, like I said, rules are for fucking imbeciles, isn't it?
Yeah, not for
We don't live
us.
by rules in this house.
No.
Who wants cake and custard and a fucking angel delight? Shove it up your nose, I don't give a fuck.
Well, randomly, speaking of Funky Pump, Millwall Chris was home last weekend, right?
Right, okay.
And me and him went for breakfast down Sam's Cafe, which is open as well.
Oh, there
You've got to sit outside, right? This is Sunday morning.
Sitting outside on the pavement.
You've got to sit outside in the pavement, not on tables on the fucking pavement, down by Sam's Cafe, right?
I suppose trying to adapt, isn't it?
Yeah, it was fine by me. Fucking full Monty. Millwall Chris paid because he'd won money on Brett John's winning the fucking night before. Happy days. But who rolls up? Fucking Funky Pump's finest, Josh Kagan and Chris Ulan going in for breakfast. So we had a chat. I haven't seen Josh and Chris. I think Josh gets taller every time I see him. He must be about 6'9" now, right?
Yeah, ridiculous, mate. Yeah.
And I was talking to him because I'd seen videos on Ula's Instagram of them training. I didn't realise they were training like up in Clansamlet somewhere, like proper, like 50. Yeah, there's like 50 fucking people training. It's fucking mad.
No, mate, it's bouncing. Yeah, it's fucking brilliant.
Absolutely fucking bouncing. Fair play to him. You know, talk about like say.
We went on the beach as well, and when the weather's nice, the beach is fucking rammed.
Yeah.
They're up and down the steps. They got that Funky Pump truck. It's like something from Mad Max, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like it's like Mel Gibson driving around Morrison. It's fucking brilliant. He clipped the Range Rover the other day with his fucking dumbbell swung out on a fucking rope ladder. Fucking crackers, mate. Only Chris could have a mobile fucking gym and a Y-Reg van. Fucking brilliant. It's probably been clocked more times than fucking Kevin Webster when he got sent down to prison, wasn't it? You know what I mean? The fucking mileage. Chris's fucking van, it's a Y-Reg, he's only done 10,000 miles. Fucking absolute fucking shambles. But yeah, no fairness, this fucking look brilliant at that driver's yard. Typical little Funky Pump, isn't it? Funky Pumpers just got a problem, they got a problem with the law and parking wise, isn't it? See, the amount of times I've been in a Funky Pump class, and like a fucking Saxon, gets fucking blown and everyone's piling out, moving their cars.
Yeah, moving their cars, yeah.
The non-see traffic wardens are there. Well, now they goes up to a driver's yard and they just park and they fucking, these women are parking they fucking white Range Rovers, whatever the fuck they want. Well, then the buses can't get in the yard, can they? So some fucking been driving school kids around all day, and now we got 50 Funky Pumpers blocking his fucking yard, everybody's fucking tamping. The only thing that's scared them through the day is all the women with their camel toes showing. That's the only thing that makes his day fucking memorable, like, innit? You know what I mean? He's just got a problem. The Funky Pump's got a problem with rules. Like Donna with a cake and custard, they don't give a fuck what day it is.
Oh, fucking hell. Well, look, you've got to overcome and adapt in this strange fucking time.
Yeah.
I was in a park with the kids last week and there must have been, must be like a dance school or something. The piece come in, honest to fuck, with an amp, like a speaker, and she set up and they were all social distancing and she was taking a fucking dance class in the middle of Cumberland Park.
Can't fault that.
Fucking tremendous. I think crack the fuck on, have a pop. It was like all the kids it was, you know, all the younger age groups I suppose. And I was, you know, when was the last time they got out to do anything? You know, so good for them, good for the Funky Pump fucking crew. Football's coming back slowly but surely. Training and whatever.
Oh man, since the training and undisclosed venue now.
Well,
because we've been grassed up so much, we've had to fucking hide where we train it.
yeah.
Unbelievable.
I'm not mentioning anything else, but there is some bad grasses around. Again,
Crazy, man.
what is wrong with people? Stop being such a busy cunt.
Right? All we are is a pub team having a kick about on a bit of grass, right? And we've been bubbled, we've been grassed up 3 times in 4 years, right? Now, to me, if you're a fucking middle-aged man or middle-aged woman, does it really matter to you about a gang of fucking grown men having a little kick about? To me, your life shouldn't be that bad, should it? Go on, listen, if your life is that bad, go on, lock yourself in the toilet, put fake taxi on your phone, and have a wank. And I'm telling you now, it will feel a hell of a lot better, mate. Don't go grassing up grown men when you're a grown man yourself, because it's a bad state of affairs to be in, isn't it? It's a bit embarrassing.
It is a greater epidemic than COVID is. The epidemic of being a bad grass. It's just fucking so sad.
I didn't tell you about Cardiff, did I?
No.
So we went to Cardiff for the day. Little bit weird for me. I can't handle queuing outside every shop, right? So,
Queuing's not for me, Pad. I'm not a queuer.
Yeah, I can't see me going to town for a long time because I can't handle queuing. But we went to Cardiff for the day just to get Tilly out and all that and have a little wander around. Right? So we go for food in this new chicken shop in St David's Arcade, right? Look, lovely scran. We queuing like we always do. And there was 2 young girls in front of us, I'd say about between 16 and 18 years old, right? Pretty kids, like, you know. So I'm carrying a big Primark bag, Tilly, and one of them looks at me and looks down. And I thought I dropped something out of the bag, but no, what the girl said, she looked at me and said, "Will you step back onto the line?" Right?
Yeah.
He's saying, I was basically saying I was too close. And to be honest, it took me by surprise, if I'm honest, right? Because, you know, I'd like to think we're all nice fucking people, innit? So for like a couple of young girls to sort of tell you to basically get back, it took me like 2 seconds to realise what the fuck they were saying, right?
Yeah.
Because there's no need of it, is it really? It's just
to be I can just imagine my reaction.
So they're looking at each other and they're saying, you know, and under their breath, "Oh, too close." And one of them said, "Step back onto the line." There was no please, there was no, "Oh, look, you do me a favour, you just step back onto the line, be ready." They were just saying, "Step back onto the line." But unfortunately for them, Donna was behind me, right? And Donna's a lovely fucking kid, in all fairness. She's fucking got heart of gold, right? Until they fuck with her family.
Yeah,
right?
she's like a pit bull.
When me, Little Di and Ross McCord was fighting in an old Gallagher concert, when we got kicked out, Donna whacked a 6'2" Cardiff boy round the head with a fucking vodka slush puppy, right? Donna she's the same as Corbry, she got like a poor tenant switch in her. She's far more aggressive than me when that switch goes, right? She's got a little bit of the lunatic in her, right? Well, these 2 girls are giving me shit, and Donna's exact words to these girls: "If you're that fucking worried about the virus, stay in your fucking house, you dull cunt." So that was a little bit awkward then in the queue up to get chicken. Donna's fucking living, right? She's fucking, like the bottom lip is going, she's sweating.
Yeah.
She won't let it lie. And so I'm thinking, like, thank fuck, that's over now. So these 2 girls walks away. Donna was walking towards them, and they ordered drinks. And Donna got a point, so they ordered 2 Sprite off the touch screen.
Yeah.
Yeah? So Donna walks up to them, and she said, "Are you 2 going to wipe this screen?" And these 2 girls looked at her dull. She said, "If you're that fucking worried about this virus, why are you touching a screen that 300 people have touched before it?" And they didn't have a fucking...
Absolutely correct as well.
But you know what? As much as like Teddy was going, man, you know, but Teddy turned around to me and went, "You know what? She got a fucking point, like."
Yeah.
even my 15-year-old daughter saying, you know what, everything the old girl done in was fucking spot on.
Yeah.
Because like if you've got to be talked to by like shit by kids, these are the fucking type of people that we talk about, innit? These are the type of people that go to these fucking protests and the fucking world owes them a favour and they all think fucking everything, like everyone got to do what they say because they fucking young women. And my missus just went, no, fuck that. No way they speaking to any of us like that, like a piece of fucking shit. And you know what? She had a fucking point. Because they ordering fucking Sprite Zero and not giving a fuck about COVID. I think it's just for the tension, you know, we said it before. Like.
Yeah. They wanted to feel powerful, like they wanted to fucking sit.
Well, no, if my missus hadn't been there, right? If my missus hadn't been there, I would have felt awkward as fuck. And I mean that, like, you know what I mean? Because you're a middle-aged man, being spoke to like a bit of shit by two young fucking girls.
Yeah, I'm still having it now. I go to some places and the people are treating me like I'm a leper, and it fucking rubs me the wrong way every single time it happens. I can't get over it. I can't let it go, even though I know. I feel like saying like, do us a favour, but I can't because obviously it's, you know, I got to act like a professional. But every single time it irks me. It like fucking proper gets my back up, and you think to yourself like you said, going to people's houses is slightly different. I can let it go a little bit better, but if you're in a fucking queue for a shop, other people are going to be in the queue for a shop. If you're that, like you said, this is exactly right. If you're that fucking concerned about COVID, stay in the fucking house. Right? Just stay in the fucking house. If you're that, but you're not really that concerned. You just wanted to fucking act like you were concerned and give someone a bit of fucking shit to give yourself a bit of a fucking confidence boost. That's all that was. But problem was, they didn't realise that Donna was there. And she ain't having that fucking shit. You know what I mean? Shit like that would annoy me. I'd have flipped my lid in that situation. I'd have told them to get fucked. But it's all bollocks. But like I say, the queuing, I don't we go to town queuing in. No fucking queues for no shops. I'll be ordering online. And especially if they pull out the masks. Oh my God. Not happening. AIC is not wearing masks. There's not going to be there's not.
We're not fucking Batman and Robin.
No. There's not going to be any AIC branded masks going around anytime soon.
Well, that might happen. I've never seen never to that.
Right. If we can make a couple of quid out of it.
Yeah, we will not be wearing them 100%.
Yeah, we won't be modelling them. We'll get someone else to model them. But we may sell them if we can make a couple of quid out of it. Right. Anything else, Pad? Or are we going to call it a day?
A couple of things. Wally Popham's birthday in a week.
Oh, yeah. Mad, because there was photos of us going on to the five-a-sides we played in and everything, which only seems like fucking last year, but it was like about fucking 6 years ago now. Fucking crazy. And
absolute, really fucking thought of quite a lot, in all fairness, like, you know,
it's
real legend in Swansea, like, you know.
It's just mad. Every year there's those photos come around on his birthday, and then there's the photos of the day he died, like. And every year they roll around, and every year you have that tinge of sadness, like. But then sort of like great pride that you even knew the man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck yeah. You always bring the smile rather than that.
Yeah.
Any sadness, like, you know.
And it's like I say, you know, we've talked about Wally. There's be a lot of people who no idea who Wally Popham is that listen to this podcast, but we've talked about him a lot on air and how he influenced. You know, fucking hell, I met him when I was 16 when I met him. I'm 40 now, so you know, 24 fucking years ago, and he's been dead for what, Pat? How many years? 6 or 7 maybe. Yeah, and still massive influence on your life. You know, in literally probably in the top 3 or 4 most influential male figures in my life. You had my father and my grandfather in with it, like, you know. So that's how much of a fucking influence he had on me and you and pretty much everyone we know that we mates with, you know. So an amazing man, and his legacy lives on through the Paul Popham Foundation.
When a charity gets set, that part of it, so I know that's going to be hard work to keep the name going and all that. What the fuck did I know, innit?
Yeah, exactly, mate. I
still see it going to this day, incredible.
And I'm out with Tina and the kids the other day. We went to foot golf, right? I haven't been running since I started in this job. I've not done any running at all because I'm doing more than enough fucking walking. Thank you very much. But I'm there foot golf, and you see runners coming down the prom. 3 runners, and they've all got Paul Pop and Fun t-shirts on running. See? It's just things like that. I see a picture of Wally coming towards me, and I'm going, fuck. And they did such an amazing job, Joe and Claire, of getting people out running, and people who never ran before, like, and just changing their lives through running and things like that. And that's Wally's influence on them that made them do that, and he's still doing good now is what I'm trying to get at, even from beyond the fucking grave. Like, you know, it's every time I see a Paul Pop and Fun t-shirt, it puts a smile on my face. I go, fuck. You know, it is a tremendous thing. So happy birthday, Wall, whatever you are. I'm sure you're having a can of Coke, and
I'm sure he's having a good fucking, he's probably eating a fucking apple, spitting on fucking St. Peter right at this minute. You know what I mean? Tell him about the time he fucking picked the fucking dead man to go right wing. Unbelievable, fucking brilliant. And never forget, we crammed in, he had like a white
escort, yeah.
And we had 9 in it. So it was Wally, 2 in the front, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in his boot. So we had 9 people in a 5-seater escort. And we got pulled by the old Bill on Ashley Road. And I knew he hadn't been drink driving, so he didn't drink. But I thought, oh, fuck, this ain't going to end well. And Wally got out the car, and the policeman fucking got out of his car. And he went, fuck, Wally, you like, son? And he said, hello, boy, you like? He said, fuck, Wally, shouldn't have 9 in the car. He said, tell you what, the ones in the boot, I'll drop them down to Ashley Road for him. And I went, fucking hell, Wall. That's a fucking bit of luck. Like, he said, should have been fucking fine. I said, and he's fucking dropping plays down to Ashley Road. And Wally looked at me and said, oh, I don't know what, Pat. I hope we sees it next week because we're all the way down fucking Dunham. Fucking brilliant, mate. Absolute fucking legend of a man. Fucking great. No fairness.
Legend. Absolute legend. On that note, any more?
Dan Morgan last night. Brilliant.
Crazy. I was going to say Daniel. I didn't even realise it was Daniel when I first heard about it. So.
$1 grand Dan. Then he went to $3 grand Dan, middle-aged man. Now he's like 2 sausage Dan or something. He's a miserable cunt now. But said he'd fucking get naked if the fucking Liverpool, he's a big Liverpool fan, I think, and Liverpool fucking lifted the fucking title, and he said the Swans
make the playoffs.
The Swans fucking made the playoffs. He'd go naked and come all around about. And in all fairness, he's here with his cock and balls outside the BMW garage.
Yeah.
Can't fucking fault it.
I heard about it. Did you hear about the guy naked on Cabula Roundabout last night? I was like, no, because I didn't hear about anything. And then I come home and I chucks on my Facebook, and obviously they were listening, because what's the first thing that pops up is Daniel Morgan holding his balls on Cabula Roundabout. Big shout out to Dan, top man. Haven't seen him for ages. Shout out to the usuals, JMW Heating. Still out there grafting.
I got a leak in my kitchen and chili was there within half hour.
Yeah.
Fairness, AIC effect.
Yeah, AIC effect for JMW. Boss Brewery, the Bunkhouse, all the usuals, 100% old school, get on it on the weekend. Well, do anything else? Daddios. Still thanking Daddios for food. I'm still thinking about Daddios food as it goes from the other fucking week.
I know.
Denny's, big shout out to Denny's, and big shout out to everyone who's listened. We're gonna do one more, hopefully 2. Let's say hopefully 2, because
hopefully 2. We're in the playoffs. We got 2.
If Swans make the playoff final, we'll do another one, because I had all planned of. We've had a fucking solid run. It's been to do emotional like over this period. I think I'll look back at this period from the lockdown period personally, and I'll go, fuck me, we did alright for there without patting ourselves on the back too much. I think fucking hell, when the world was ending, we did this for 16 weeks or whatever it was, just me and you on the phone the other end. We have not seen each other, have we, in the flesh for about 4 months, right?
Yeah.
And to have done what we've done on this period, I would be as proud of this period as of anything else we've done over time, and it has to come to a sort of a bit of an end, just to give us a break, because just to give us a break. Because sometimes you have to go away and just refresh, just recharge. I got things which we always want to do every year anyway. Just have maybe 4 or 5 weeks off. We can just. I got ideas that I need time to put into practice when I'm not thinking about the podcast, if that makes any fucking sense, right? Just
of course,
new season. The Sopranos had a new season every fucking year. We're having a fucking new season every year.
Exactly.
There's a little fucking break, and that's all it'll be. But obviously we didn't even envision that Swans would get to the fucking into the playoffs, but now they're in the playoffs. Obviously Sunday 6:30, next Wednesday 7:30, I believe. Those are the 2 games. We'll be here Thursday.
Oh, amazing! Yeah, I should have been.
Right, it'll work out there, and then hopefully the next game is the Tuesday after, which is August the 4th, I believe, unless I've got that wrong, right? I believe it's Tuesday, August the 4th.
I was going to say so it was on a bank holiday, but of course we have
It's changed, yeah, it's a bit changed. So I thought it would be on the Monday, but I saw something yesterday that said Tuesday, August the 4th. I'm not confirming that. But we'll see how it goes. We'll definitely be doing one next week, and potentially, should the Swans win, we'll do one after the playoff final, win or lose, and then we'll be just taking a little break. And I'm hoping, with that, by the end of that little break, we'll be able to come back to doing it the way we should be doing it.
Yeah.
And back doing it properly.
Every week, it'll be every now and then.
Yeah, we'll be working to get people in the room. Obviously not over the phone or nothing like that. But obviously that, because there's so many bad grasses around, we got to be careful what we fucking doing. Exactly. Because you've only got to get one busy cunt to go, oh, hang on, they're doing a fucking podcast there. You guarantee the old bill will fucking turn up and shut that down. Guy outside my house with a fucking snake, they didn't give a fuck. Fucking, you know what I mean? 3 guys sitting around a table trying to do a fucking podcast. Oh my god, they'll be coming in through the fucking windows and everything, like the fucking SAS and the fucking Iranian embassy. So
one day I will give a shout out before we I caught up with the Open Arms podcast boys.
Right. Big shout out to those boys.
Mate, really good. Enjoying them. Flown through them the last couple of days. Caught up. Enjoyed them. Doing really well, like in all fairness. Good little legacy to what we've been doing and what they've been doing.
Yeah.
And I've enjoyed them all. Wayne German I enjoyed. Alex Simpson was great. Tom Reese's one was good. Yeah, all really good. So good luck to them. They do well.
Yeah, and proud that we could have been involved in helping them out. And like I said,
exactly.
They are doing something that we couldn't do. That's for certain.
No, fuck no.
No.
Heaven forbid.
Yeah, we wouldn't want us involved in any of that. But what they've done, they found their little niche. I felt they would. I was confident they would. And I'm glad that they're having the success that they're having and helping people. That's the main thing, you know what I mean? When they get great satisfaction from realising that they're helping people, and good luck to those fucking boys. Big shout out to the Open Arms podcast. If you're not subscribed to them, go and subscribe to them wherever you subscribe to us, because you go and give them a little listen and see what they're doing. Right, now we are going to get the fuck out here.
Yeah, and my headphones are going to run out any second.
Big fingers crossed for Sunday for the Swans, for Tuesday for the Swans. We're going to get the fuck out here. Peace out. Pad, say goodbye before your earphones go. Peace!
Ambition is critical.